All right. Whew. Man, that Friday to Saturday turnaround is killer, you guys. Whew.
Yeah, I feel you.
I got a whopping 50 minutes of sleep before work.
Jesus Christ, man.
I got woken up so early this morning. My family was getting a fridge delivered, and the apocalypse was happening in my kitchen like 8:30 this morning.
Yeah, I have a question about that. It's just the fridge. Why is it loud?
Because they had to take out the old one and put in the new one, and there was like
This
fucking
shouldn't
drills
be
and
loud.
Also, her parents are boomers. Everything they do is loud.
yeah.
Oh, fair enough. Like, I've replaced plenty of fridges. Unless they're really clumsy, they shouldn't be that loud.
Man, I was hearing crashing and banging and shit. Uh,
That's
like a
right.
disaster.
Good God.
I think last time we changed the fridge, my mom had to remove the door for the fridge to go through, and
Yeah,
I
something
didn't
like
hear
that.
anything.
Well, man, I remember when I was a teenager. Like, if my parents swept, it sounded like fucking World War III.
Yeah, my
Like,
whole house was like. Every time my mom vacuums, it's like I could feel the fucking foundation shit.
I do not get that. My family was loud, don't get me wrong, but nothing they did was loud. My father could be
no.
working on replacing the door, like literally replacing, like putting in a new door, and you wouldn't know what was like he was doing anything until you walked out there and saw
Your
it.
brother's loud though.
No, they're all very loud vocally.
Oh,
Just the shit they do, is never allowed.
Oh, his brother is not there anymore. So
He's gone.
My brother's gone. In
oh,
fact, I
that's
can,
why it's
I
silent
can,
when you talk. Good
I
job.
can show off a little bit because I'm quite
Yes.
happy. I'm quite happy with how this
Nice.
looks.
what are we showing?
My brother
Oh,
is gone. I've killed him.
yeah.
I've built him. I have a new
What's
little
going on?
space to sit at.
D&D corner.
If you
Turn that
just
to
Nice.
if you just if you
D&D corner.
slide a little bit to your right, it will almost be like you have the horns behind the. Yeah. There you go. Oh,
Nice.
look at
Incredible.
there you go.
That's incredible. Is that a red panda?
Yes.
That is a little red panda. She-
Oh,
up
so cute.
chest. And this is your axe, Tim.
And my axe.
And a little bit over because there's more. There's potion bottles with cord tied around and whatnot.
Wow, look at this nerd.
Lanes.
Nice.
Things you got me.
Nice.
A lot of
Hop
a lot
off.
of a lot of nerdy shit basically is over in this corner.
And
That's
a
a-
big.
You shown that one
Uh,
before.
That's a
Show that.
knife. All right.
No.
Oh
this
yeah.
nerdy shit.
Itakad's gonna be late because he's
Not
working. So we should. Also, we're live, pal. Oops.
Oh wow.
I forgot. I hit go live and then I completely forgot that I hit go live. Sometimes it'd be like that, I guess.
I'm gonna go get food, but I know what happened last
Yes. Yeah, not a lot happened last session. Go ahead and picking up from that point. You guys finally set out on the road. After your escapade in the Sunbarrow Cave, which turned out to be fruitless as far as what you meant to get when you were there, but you did leave with some earned things. Sure. You set out on the Imperial Highway, headed north towards the Silent Plains. Deciding to stop at a little roadside lodge known as the Wayside Inn, a place that you all had stayed at previously. Well, minus Doran. It was incredibly busy, as a number of people that had been locked down in Cumberland after the king's assassination had been trying to travel north quickly to get back to their lives in Nevarra City. You had a bit of kind of group bonding. Some people in are the elves and Doran. well, the elves minus Leo, and Doran slept in the kennels with the dogs, and everyone else just piled into the single room with a single bed. And Serana, on behalf of all of you, took a job with the magnificent Morocco, a merchant from Nevarra City, who was traveling alone but wouldn't mind having some guard along with him. So, with that, you guys eventually went to sleep for the evening. Upon waking up the following morning, and some of you went to bed a little bit later. As you wake up, a number of the the denizens or the patrons, I should say, of the Wayside Inn have already left, with just a handful remaining. You all either come inside or come downstairs, and you, Serana, as you guys do, see Magnificent Morocco currently reading from a large tome and like scribbling some information down, sitting at a table alone. Yeah.
Is Fen in here?
I'm assuming they've also woken up and like kind of wandered
Yeah, they
inside hungrily. Yeah.
Is he just reading or?
Yeah.
is he gonna
He
address me?
he hasn't seemed to notice you. He's just
Okay, then I'll go to Fennin first and
Okay.
just regale her of what I've done.
What have you done?
I got a job. It'll be along the way. He's heading, and I point to him. That is a man named Morocco. He is going towards Nevarra City, the direction we are going. I took a job to see him safely to his shop in Nevarra City, and we would get a discount in all his items as a reward.
What's he sell?
Hmm?
What's he sell?
Various magical items, potions, things like that. He's circle approved, supposedly.
So just guard duty north.
Yes, in the direction we're going. I thought it a simple job.
I'm strangely suspicious of a simple job, but yes, that's.
Yes, we haven't had the best track record.
I mean, I guess that sounds fine if we're going that way anyway.
And it's easier to travel in, and it might be safer considering he has a wagon. And us, we are very, what's the word I'm looking for? Intimidating. So maybe we'll be ignored.
I suppose. I mean, maybe next time check with the rest of us first.
Yes. The promise of a reward got the better of me. I apologize.
Just a discount or actual pay?
Oh, just a discount.
I'm gonna let you tell Leo that. And, I mean, I guess. Sure.
I won't tell Leo that.
Yeah, it tracks. He stealths. Yeah, it beats everyone's passive, I'm pretty sure.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, I'll go up to Morocco and tell him, are you ready to go?
Ah, good morning. Serana, right?
Yes.
Excellent. Are we leaving now?
Well, we'll leave when you leave.
And your companions, they are all on board for the journey north?
It's the direction we're going anyway.
Fennin will start to disseminate the information amongst the party.
as they wander down for breakfast.
Well,
You hear in the
fucking-
background, "What the fuck?"
Yeah, I'm gonna need you to go ahead and just like tell this to everyone because I need reactions from people.
Yeah, Lane, tell everyone.
She probably corners the doctor and Leo at the table. Or no, Leo's stealthing, obviously. Don't know where Leo is.
Tell her we're here.
Doctor, if you've no objections, we're going to be accompanying that man to Nevarra City. It's on the way. Serrano arranged it, apparently. But we'll probably get paid in store credit. It says he runs a magic shop. I don't know, maybe you two would have concoction things to talk about. On the way.
What the hell is store credit?
It means you can go to a shop and be like, I want that, and you won't pay as much. Blame Serrana.
Whoa. Won't pay as much?
It's...
How much money am I getting for this?
You need to take that up with that woman. She points at Serrana. She arranged this, not me.
Serrana, what the fuck?
What the fuck, what?
We're doing a job for free?
How big of a discount?
Oh, hi.
Is he talking to me or?
So yeah,
Fanny?
you just got hit by 2 questions at once.
20%.
Ooh, that roll a deception check.
It was.
It
No,
was
it was-
30.
It was,
Nope.
It was 10.
It was 10%.
No, was
No, it
10?
wasn't.
It
Didn't
was
bargain
certainly.
for 30.
I remember 10%.
It was
No.
10%.
It started at 15, right?
Yeah.
He's like, he bargained him down to 10, and then we suggested that you try to go for higher if we get attacked, and then you
Yep.
just went deal.
Yep.
You just
Okay.
went deal at 10. You didn't bargain. You just went deal.
Yep, it was
I
definitely
knew
10.
there was something about
You
higher.
jumped on it so quickly too.
Oh my
It's like,
god,
'Cause that's what Serrano would do.
10%. You're like deal.
I'm on crack. Anyway, perception, right?
Yeah,
18.
not bad. Roll both of you. Well, I mean, I don't know if you guys have a reason to like feel like she's lying to you.
He could have said any percent,
Yeah,
and
it
I
doesn't
would
matter.
not have given a shit.
Yeah. But yeah, he says 20% at a con. You're like, ooh, goody.
Get a lot of paper with that.
Wait. So you're telling me that we were going to perform a task for free so
Yeah.
that later on we can give this man money?
Leo. We are going.
Do
in
you
the same
understand? Do you understand what I just said? We're going to do something for free for the potential to give him money later?
Spell it out
Less
when you
money.
spell it out like that. It does help.
Less money is still money. It's like when people say, I saved 10 silver. It's like, no, you spent 90, you shithead.
I just want to remind everyone that Leovon is very short and Serrana is very, very tall. So this looks
Yeah.
incredible.
I'm just
Even
watching
better.
this.
Breakfast
I'm
dinner
just
show.
watching.
It's like
Yep.
that picture of Frieza and Goku facing off and Goku's
Yes.
leaning down.
Yes.
Yeah.
Cassie, Dora,
Do you understand how money works?
I do.
Have you ever not had it?
Never.
That's the fucking problem here.
Hmm. Are we done?
Hmm. Wow. Just fucking wow.
We're going in the same direction anyway.
What
Might as
is
well
the
do something.
point of this?
Makes travel exciting.
What the fuck are we doing, guys?
Going towards the Silent Plains
For what?
to stop the Black Heralds. Have you been paying attention?
Not really. I mean, to be honest, it's talk, and like, What the fuck? We went to go do a job, and then we left because we thought it was too scary.
Yes.
Now we're doing a job for nothing.
Yes.
Do you hear yourself right now?
I do.
And everything in your brain is like, yep, checks out. This is great.
Well, it's not ideal.
What the fuck am I doing?
It's kind of, indirect earnings, really.
I mean, it's certainly not that.
Well,
For
it kind of
sure.
is. If you're going to spend money on a shop, that means if you don't spend money, that is money that you're not spending. Therefore, it's money that you have. So,
Plus, if you work
indirect earnings.
on a good
Perhaps we
shop
should
anyway.
speak with this man to better understand the terms of this deal, as it was. I'm sorry, Sarana, but you did not include us in negotiations. You spoke for us as a whole.
I don't really care. I will sit down here. Whatever you decide is good for me. Hey, do you have coffee? Oh, I hope it's not the girl that punched me yesterday.
It's definitely not, because she was working the night shift and this is morning.
Oh, thank goodness.
Yeah, no, as you asked that, you see a young human man kind of rush over, like just a piping thing of coffee, and
Oh, thank you,
pours
darling.
you a nice cup. I mean, it's like just bitter and dark.
That's great. And not so great. That's
Yeah.
fabulous, fantastic, thank you.
It's like hot oil.
Jesus, it's bad. Anyway, you guys argue. I'm just gonna be having my breakfast.
Yeah, and the merchant, the magnificent Morocco, has just been sitting there like staring at this entire exchange, like, yes, I see. She did not tell her party. He just has that look on his face, like, awkward.
Fenton, oddly enough, sits down with Cassian and has breakfast. So let Serena take care of that.
He doesn't care. If someone asks him to talk to the guy, he will, but
Well, Serrano's BRB. What the rest of you do?
Mm.
Die, I guess.
Oh, he's already back.
Jesus. Can't have a single second. What happened?
Cassian and Finnan are sitting down to eat breakfast. They seem nonplussed about everything going on.
You get
I am also going to sit down and eat breakfast.
All right then. Well.
Oh.
Serena. Dear Serena.
Yes.
Maybe next time ask for a little bit of money.
Yes. I may have been in a couple of cups, to say the least.
Wait. So you made a drunk deal.
Yes.
And then when you woke up, didn't think to be like, fuck it, you're just gonna... Lord.
But I'm not gonna let him die on the road.
He's still alive. He must have been doing fine up till now.
He
What
lost his
happened to Cassian?
guards. They
Ow.
died.
Oh.
Roll a deception check.
I don't know. She's saying what she thinks is true. That's a 4.
Yeah. Sure. Finnan just... No, yeah, What? No, that's not true. Like, you can just read it in her face, like... It's like...
You don't know
What?
shit.
Yeah.
Why?
I was drunk. Forgive me.
Alright, then maybe walk up to that man and be like, nah.
Well, why not? I simply see it we're going in the same direction. Why not do it anyway?
While they're talking, I'm standing up, picking up my coffee, and sitting with Oracle.
Okay.
Just so you know.
Who knows what kind of items he has? And besides, when we come back from the plains, we'll have money to spend.
Wait. What?
Who knows what you can find in an ancient ruin?
You are a gambler, Serrano. But alright.
Maybe.
But, it's early.
This coffee is good.
Of course, you would say it's good.
So yeah, Cassian, as you sit down with
Yep.
the merchant, he's just like back reading his tome and like scribbling down some things and looks up at you. Good
Greetings,
morning.
Morocco, right? Good morning.
Mhm.
My friend Serrano told me that you are a great enchanter from Nevarra City. Is that right? Is that correct?
The very best, the one and only.
Oh. And it must be so disappointing to be without your guards. What happened to them?
Well, you know, this crazy thing in Cumberland City happened. The king was assassinated.
Oh yeah.
I've
The
heard
player
of
now
that.
remembers what he said.
Yep. So my attachment of guards stayed behind to help with that mess.
I've heard of it.
Much to my
It's
chagrin.
crazy. Oh, it's crazy. How can, a king be assassinated? Of course, someone of your stature being alone in the roads would be very dangerous, right? And, well, aren't you lucky you found us? And
So lucky, and so lucky to have struck a deal with such a glamorous and wonderful woman.
right, she's the best. She's very intimidating. Very, very intimidating. Look at her. Look at the size of her.
I'm burning my tongue on the coffee.
You know, she crushed men's skulls with bare hands.
No,
Once
I
I've
believe
seen
it.
with my own eyes.
You should roll a deception check for that. I only have 14 strength.
Yeah, you
I
should roll
know.
a deception check.
Okay.
I could barely crush a can.
17.
17. Well. Yeah. Yeah, I believe it. I've heard stories of what Canary are capable of, for sure.
What, she told us that you struck a deal with her to escort you to Nevarra City, right?
Correct. See me safely to my storefront.
Right. Why don't you tell me a bit more about your store? I mean, what kind of items do you have? What do you sell?
Oh, wow. It's an emporium. I sell all sorts of magical items and trinkets. I am one of the college's most, famous enchanters.
Oh, you're a college mage. You didn't know that, and for a moment, it's like, oh shit, he's a college mage, and we have a demon summoning
Mm-hmm.
mage and
Yep.
a Kunari with
Mm-hmm.
Well, I've heard many tales about the Southern Chantry and the colleges. I'm pretty sure you're very well respected.
I am. Or more than once, the prince. Well, I guess now he's technically the king. Has called upon me to craft and commission magical items to help in his fight against the draconic monstrosities that fly throughout the sky.
I'm sure that the deal that you struck with my friend
An incredibly fair one and
Uh,
binding.
of course, but you have to think about it a different perspective here, my dear friend. When you're talking about 10%, that implies that we know your wares and we know what we're gonna get. However,
Well, I showed her some
you
of
have
what
to.
I'm capable of crafting last night. She chose, of
No,
course, not to purchase anything, but
I am not. I'm not definitely not taking away from your capabilities of enchanting. I totally believe you do, but I also think that perhaps you should look at the better picture. What would happen to your revenues if you didn't have an escort? And what would happen to us if we were to perish while defending you? Don't you think that we could perhaps think of a deal that would not only be beneficial for you, but would also get us more inclined to defend your life with all intents and purposes?
Well, when one accepts a job, one is expected to do that job to the
Right.
best of their abilities.
How about we renegotiate a little bit of the amount paid and you get us a little bit of coin and maybe reduce the discount depending on how much coin you actually offers us to 5%, maybe because then we would have a bit of a money to spend back perhaps with you, and where we're going we could perhaps get more and strike a partnership that way that would be beneficial for both sides.
Roll persuasion check.
Oh my god, come on. Roll 20. Yeah! 24!
Yeah.
Kiss those digital dice.
They're paying off!
Fucking digital dice. Interesting proposal. If we did renegotiate the terms of the contract, verbal as it was, that I've already set in motion with your friend, well, no matter what agreement we come to, no coin or anything will exchange hands before I set foot safely in Nevarra City.
That would be very acceptable, and I'll say you this. Have you ever tried to expand your horizons? I could put in a word in Manrethus if you wanted to. Once I'm back.
You have a circle in the Imperium.
Mm-hmm.
No, he's not. He's not asking this. He's saying this as matter of factly.
Yeah, and then he's meeting his eyes.
We already do trade with your circle in the Imperium.
He already sells there.
Yeah.
All right.
I appreciate the offer, truly, but no. If anyone on this continent is always looking out for magical items, it's your people.
Definitely yes. Yes. Well, it was worth offering, but I think the second deal is a lot more amenable for both parts, and we would make sure that you will set foot safely in your city and in your store.
Well, here's what I am going to put on the table right now. He thinks for a second. 75 silvers for each of you. And you can keep the 10% discount.
I will.
That's pretty good.
For me, that would be a deal, but I have to consult my party members. I'm pretty sure they are going to be happy. Give me 5 minutes. That's all I need.
That's all right. I still haven't finished my breakfast, and I still have morning writing to do. Take your time.
I appreciate people like you, Mr. Morocco. And I'll just stand up and go back to the party. And it's like, Isaiah, salvage the deal. 75 silvers and a 10%. But we have to make sure that he steps foot in the bar city alive and unharmed.
At his shop.
At his shop in the bar city alive and unharmed. And then he will pay us the money. Which is fair, to be fair.
Did he use the words alive and unharmed?
He did,
Yes.
didn't he? He did.
So
Basically.
nothing can touch him.
He said he said
He said alive.
He's a step foot safely in Nevarra City.
Safely, yeah.
Safely,
Yeah.
yeah. That's safely.
This is shady to Leo, so he's making sure he doesn't like any of this. So alive, like
Gotta make sure there's
he can get like a
alive,
broken
yeah.
arm or something, like somebody
how
can
many
stab him
live
in the
is
side.
so
We
Or,
can
considered
fix
safely?
that. We can fix stabs
I-
and we can fix, you know.
And I can make it very difficult for something to hurt him if I need to.
75 silvers each, not for the whole party, and plus keeping the 10%. So that's as much as we're gonna get.
I'll go to one of the barmaids. Ma'am, can I have some tea?
Oh, sure.
Thank you.
And who knows? Perhaps we may get something extra if we show a good job.
There's one little detail. He's a
fuck
circle
with you
mage.
people, it's always one other little thing.
No, you should be okay. He's a circle mage.
Just a cheese delivery. Just kidding. Just a drug deal. Just kidding. Like it's never just the thing. Why isn't it ever just a thing?
Well,
His
you
life
did choose to
sucks, I
adventure.
know.
You expecting normalcy?
I chose to not live an entire life of poverty and just get fucking food every day.
Right, then you should be a carpenter. There's no change there. You just make tables.
Thanks for the life advice, fuckface. I just want something to be simple, just once.
Well, you're in the wrong group, darling.
Yeah, I think I am.
Anyway, back to the subject, Leo. 75 silvers. All we need to do is protect this man. However, he's a circle mage, so you have to be careful.
Does that sound simple? I mean, we may be, say, attacked by bandits, or perhaps a starving beast comes out of the forest. I mean, we are capable. We've killed dragons, drakes.
Right, we have apostates with us. So maybe no demon. And I'm just lowering my voice really, really low when I say that. I'll
He
try
sort of
to
looks at you
develop magic. But that's hard.
with a look of such unbridled rage. You really think I'm stupid enough to pull shit like that in front of a circle
No, I
mage?
don't. I'm just saying it for saying it. Because I also don't do magic that they like. So,
Huh.
anyway,
No.
this is how I salvaged it. At
Chamomile.
least we have 75 silver waiting for us when we take him to the shop. But I told him I would consult you because, you know, group decisions. Sorry, Serrano. You're not allowed to do deals drunk anymore.
Seconded. I think it sounds fair.
Plus, it seems important. Like, apparently the circles are, you know, hold him in high regard. So if we had another, like, the enchanter
Big,
that,
and there's a big voice on our side.
yeah. The main problem I see is the fact that Serrano and Isan are not circle mages, but
Well,
and even me.
that is what swords are for, thankfully. So in total, adding this up, 1, we get a percentage off of prices at his store.
Yeah, he
2,
kept his
we
10%.
we are also getting paid. 3, we have a chance to gain a renowned voice on our side. And 4, the only thing we'll have to do is make sure that he gets from point A to point B safe and sound.
Yeah. And think about it this way as well. He was probably seen with us. If we say no to this job and he is to disappear, who do you think they are going to look at?
Well, now that's just tacking on
yes
the
to
worst
it.
case scenario.
If they say yes to it and he disappears, who do you think they're gonna look at?
That is also true.
Ooh, hot.
What?
the tea. It's hot.
Fucking can't stand you.
So
And Castle is gonna look
unbothered.
at Castle is gonna look at Leo and say, "You asked for money. I got you money. What else do you want?" Sometimes it's very hard to understand what you want. Because I did this for you, because I didn't care about whether we got paid at 10%. I'm here to make sure that we are all together as a group and that we don't die. That's my main concern here. But I got you money. So you tell me, what else do you want?
If Eric, if you're talking, I don't think we can hear you.
I'm really conflicted as to what to say.
Oh, okay.
He's dramatic pausing.
No, I
It's
just
dramatic.
don't know how to play it because he really wants to leave.
No, I feel you.
I'm sorry. Didn't mean
And
to.
Cassium treats him like a piece of shit all the time. So
Well, no, he doesn't. He does not.
and he's showing him zero respect.
I don't know why
And
you guys think that Cousin treats you like a piece of shit. He hasn't. He's just saying, like, what do you want? You, like, this is an adventurer's world. Things are not going to be normal. That's the first time he actually said anything harsh to Leo, to be fair. And the only reason why he was going to bargain, it was for Leo. He doesn't give a shit about the money.
right, which is another huge issue for him.
I'm just saying, like, out of character,
This-
Cassian never treated Leo like shit. Never. He never treated anyone like shit in this party. So
That's your perspective. like everybody has their own perspective, right? So
I know,
you know,
but I like point out one day that that Cassian actually actively treated anyone like shit because
It's like more the way he says things sometimes.
it's all in the attitude, and that's the thing that
Right,
Leo
he's
hates
an
is because
adventurer.
he lived
Yeah.
his entire life with people shitting on him with their attitude just by that, just the way they talk to him. So all that's coming up for him right now. And you don't know his past because
I
only
know.
one person has ever even asked where he even came from. So he's having a lot of
Right.
emotions right now, which
I know.
you don't
Like
get to tell him how to feel. So I'm really
out of
having a hard
character,
time with this.
out of character also, Leo hasn't been the most forthcoming to anyone but the elves. So it's hard also to get to sit down to him and say, "Hey,
Fennin
where
is
are you
the
from?"
only person in the entire group has ever asked him anything about his personal life. Ever. This
Yeah,
entire campaign.
I'm just pointing out my side as well, because everyone treats Cassian the way they do, and he doesn't care. But that also doesn't give him like, oh, okay, I'm gonna sit down with Leo and have a chat. That's what I'm saying. He has a chat. He has had a chat with people, but there's only like so much that you can do.
Never tried.
Well, there is always the very real thing of walking away just for a bit. People don't typically turn their backs forever. They just, go kick some dirt, cool off.
Tim, where I should know this, but I don't because I don't. Fiva gave him was it a necklace?
Yeah, it was what she wore. It's the symbol for the Mistwalker.
And does he know the location of where that would lead, like where that's leading to?
No, she was very cryptic and vague, like she always is. When she was like, whenever you were ready to take the next steps, just.
But would it be? I don't know if I have to roll for this, but would it make sense that it would start at Nevarra City?
I mean, that's where you guys met. So
Right.
it could. Make a general wisdom check.
Sure, it can't be dexterity.
No.
Fuck.
Kickflip the location out of it.
Yeah.
That's not bad, actually. Kick flipping the location. That's alright.
4. Yeah. She chose her words specifically for you, but you're unsure. Nevarra City, maybe, yeah, why not?
He's gonna pull out the necklace, look at it, look at all of them, look at it again. Let's go Navarre City, right?
It's on the way.
Yes, that's where his store is.
All right. And he just starts to pack up his stuff to get ready for the whatever this is gonna be.
All right.
All
Leo
right,
says,
what do I tell them? Yes or no? What are we doing here?
Sure. We'll escort them out in Nevarra City.
Right. Well, you do realize I only bargained for him, right? Because he likes money and he needs it. For me, I wouldn't have given a shit. But I went and bargained for him. I will stand up and go talk to Morocco.
You don't.
so, come to an accord, have you?
Wasn't easy, but yes.
Excellent. Well, you ready to set out within the hour?
I believe so.
Good.
I'll
See you
meet you
then.
here. Yes. And I'll stand up and go back to the group and
I
sit
assume
next to
Avon
Serrano.
like left the table to like.
Which Cassian, roll an insight check as you stand up.
Sure. 0.
0.
Nice. Okay.
Isn't that beautiful?
You head back to the group.
Yep, I do. I love it. Hey, I have to tone down on the wisdom, so this was on purpose. I could have chosen something else. Yeah, I'll sit down next to Sharana. And now he's usually it's hard to see that because he's so the way he is, but he is not happy. He's very frustrated right now. He's not trying to hide it from anyone that he is.
Fennon's gonna go find Leo.
I'm assuming he's
What else?
in the communal bedroom grabbing his shit.
Yeah, she'll follow him up there. Hey,
Hmm.
you gonna shadow step off?
I can barely hear you.
Fuck. You gonna shadow step off? Sneak away.
I said I'll do the job to Navarre City.
All right. I'm sorry about Cassian.
Well, I'm used to that. It's the other one making deals for me without even telling me about money that doesn't even exist.
Yeah, that was kind of shitty.
I feel like I've been pretty upfront why I'm here.
Yeah.
And he makes a drunken deal for nothing, endangering my life for literally a promise of maybe not spending as much money. Like, how fucking stupid is that? You don't do jobs for the promise of something later. That's bullshit. You get things up front and you do it.
I've never had to worry about that kind of thing.
Yeah,
I know
no shit.
doesn't excuse it. They should know better. They should listen better.
It's like they buy this really fucking expensive sword. Oh, I don't like this sword. It doesn't kill as good as the other sword. I want this sword back. I want that sword. I like your sword. I want. Like, fuck, man. You have a fucking huge ass expensive sword, and you're like, it's not shiny enough. Ah, I'm just so sick of it.
It doesn't hurt the dragon.
I fucking ate shit for years. Literal shit. They're whining about magical swords. Fuck.
Is it. And I ask because I want to understand. Is it just the mercenary keeping you here? And not the altruistic, let's kill the bad guys kind of hero vibe that the rest seem to go on? And admittedly, me a bit. Me a lot.
First time I did anything for the hero vibe was back at that fancy party when she asked me to get the info. That felt good.
Yeah.
Helping that kid felt good.
These.
Saving that girl from that ritual felt good.
That's true.
The fact that none of you knew I did it too was pretty cool.
Sneaky. I think these Black Heralds do a lot of harm. And I know at least I, for one, regardless of the gold it gives me, I think putting a stop to it is worthwhile.
For
And
who though? Who are you doing it for? I mean, like the last couple things they asked us to do were for these highfalutin, fucking fancy pantsy shitmongers who set up this whole system in the first place that made my life a living hell. Why would I help them? Fancy fucking names.
You remember?
High this, empress, that, king, whatever. Fuck you.
Oh yeah, no, fuck them. But you remember the people that were in that basement? The ones we pulled out.
I honestly don't.
There were 2 wardens and a couple of other people.
Oh yeah, okay, sorry. It's like a year ago.
It was a while ago, yeah. They're. If the mumbo jumbo and that old fucking Ravani woman can be believed, these people are out to do something worse than the Blight. And who's that gonna hurt? Even if it's just bring on another Blight, like they're summoning Darkspawn and demons and all kinds of shit that could hurt normal people, regular people, our people. I want to put a stop to that. And if I also benefit some hoity-toity rich falutin highborn bastards, yeah, fine, whatever. So be it. And that's what I'm doing this for. I'm not expecting you to do it for the same reasons. But I think it's a worthwhile reason, if you want to consider it. So yes, maybe we'll have to deal with Cassian's fucking attitude. And his ignorance. And we'll have to tiptoe around circle mages. and we'll have to put ourselves in danger. But fuck, I don't want to just go get a job when I know there are bad things out there. Think I could just go be a game warden at some big estate. Bullshit.
Apparently, carpentry is in. So that's what Cassian told me to be.
You'd be shite at making tables.
I'm good with my hands. Fuck you.
You're right. You can do whatever you want.
Can't walk on a log.
It's a slippery ass log.
Fucking moss, man.
It'll get you. You see how my nose is just a little bit crooked? I slipped on moss when I was 14.
There should be a fucking sign. Danger, moss.
Mm.
I feel like the big stuff's too big and the small stuff's too small.
There's no comfortable middle ground. I get it. So do you want the big or the small?
Well, small is still pretty big when you've had nothing before.
You got something now.
Uh,
Got a friend? She kind of like holds up her hands like, I can be your friend.
let's not push it.
Mm.
We're traveling companions.
Traveling acquaintances. Look, I'm not saying you have to stomach every hoity-toity thing he says. But I'd like it if you stuck around. And if you have goals, if you have... Because had Leo explained what the necklace was about? Like, you kind of pulled that out. Just
Don't
like,
think so.
I've got a necklace.
I don't think
No,
so.
because he got it from Fiva when they were alone.
Yep.
Right.
So that's the first time you've even, unless you've glanced, I don't know. Probably would I have been wearing it? Probably no, I probably wouldn't have been wearing it yet.
I thought you pulled it out just now.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
saying like you that would have been the first time you've seen it, so you
Mhm.
might probably have no idea what the hell that was.
So if you've got, I don't know, goals, stuff to do along the way, tell us. Maybe we could help you.
Can you shadow step?
No, but if you can teach me, I'd love to learn. Looks amazing.
One condition,
All right.
non-negotiable.
Understood.
Gotta do it.
Let me know.
Name a pup after me.
Done. She'll hold out her hand.
Fuck yeah.
Nice.
That's what this was all about. He
That was
just
the
wanted
most-
naming
The
rights.
log game.
That was the most Napoleon Dynamite moment you've ever done. On one condition, I can eat your tater tots.
Tater tots.
Nice.
I mean,
So,
in case, I die or leave, you'll have something to remember me by.
please don't die. Please don't leave.
Don't make me cross any logs.
I'll carry you over the next one.
Although, did you notice in that cave back there, like there was that really shady ass bridge, and I just shadow stepped across the whole thing, and I was like, "Fuck you, bridge!"
You told that bridge to fuck off.
I really did. It was great.
Brava. So you're gonna tell me what you were waving that necklace around or what? You're not jewelry type. Come on.
I mean, sometimes you just like to look pretty.
You kind of pulled it out like it meant something.
It,
You gotta, come on.
it's like bedazzled,
It's very fancy.
shiny.
Shiny.
It's actually not shiny at all. That would really be detrimental to what I do. If I was just wearing this big shiny thing,
It would draw the eye.
it would be real bad.
Yeah, it definitely doesn't have any gleam or like sheen to it at all. It's very like
Flat matte black.
non-reflective. Yeah, it's like very non-reflective metal.
What's that black that's like
Vanta Black.
Vanish?
Black.
Vanta black.
And like, so who's the she who told you to do something at the party?
We can talk about it on the road.
All right. When did you learn to do the shadow thing?
On the boat.
Really?
Yeah. Doctor caught me. I was in the shipping, like the cargo hold.
Mm-hmm.
There were shadows everywhere. It just kind of, I mean, I learned some stuff, and I was just kind of putting things together.
Okay, so it wasn't just like, it'd be really cool if I could just disappear and reappear in a different shadow.
I wish I could do that, because then I would be like, man, I really wish my coin purse were full. Oh, look at that. Like, it doesn't work that way.
All right. We'll talk on the road. We best get going.
Was there any bacon down there?
Yeah. We'll take some extra.
I need major amounts of pocket bacon.
We'll get you some pocket bacon. Do you need an extra pocket?
I need all the pockets.
I could make a little backpack for Anansala. She's not a quarter.
A dog carrying backpack backpack bacon? Wait.
In range of the dog, so I can't guarantee its safety.
Wait, are you proposing backpack bacon dog?
If she'd wear it, but I think if you share the bacon, you could be persuaded. She could be persuaded.
Oof. Wrinkle. I will share the dog backpack bacon.
They've got little backpacks.
Let's do it. Let's make it happen.
Right? Mm-hmm.
I need this in my life.
Fennon makes it a point when they go back downstairs to get a whole bunch of extra bacon for the road.
And yeah, you do. There's a shit ton of bacon. Yeah, Fennon and Leovon returns to you all.
Well, intrepid heroes, to Nevarra City.
I have to pick up my stuff. I'll go upstairs and get my bags and come back in like 5 minutes.
Oof.
Sen is not the type to say anything to anyone really ever.
Yeah.
But she is gonna sort of like when Fen and Leo come back, sort of just give him a look and try and vibe check the situation. Like, did Fennon effectively defuse the bomb?
Totally just had sex. That's exactly what happened.
Yeah.
5-minute quickie.
Damn, y'all were gone for a very short amount of time.
Whoa. Yeah. Okay.
That touched a nerve.
Yeah, it did. It really did.
You want to tell something, Tim?
Yes. Damn it.
Don't kill your girlfriend.
Are we fucking good
you know she has
here
breathing
tonight,
problems.
boys?
Why are you doing this to her?
I don't
2
know.
minutes is normal, all right?
Yeah,
Listen, sex jokes break the
do,
tension.
it does. It really does. No, I just
I'm just gonna make my insight check and pretend like I don't hear y'all speaking.
okay. Good. Hazel is a child of the Lord, you
No, this
guys.
is
You
a
can't
Leo
be.
question.
Yeah,
This was a child. What are you saying?
Yeah, she is a child of the God. So 17. Leo, what
How you feeling, dog?
what does she read off you with the 17?
Resignation to do the job,
Yeah.
I would say.
Okay. Fair enough.
But he's not like, all right, guys, let's go
Let's do it.
adventuring.
Yeah, no. No, fair. Fair.
Very well. About 30 minutes pass. I'm sorry. What?
Question.
Hmm.
While Cassian's getting his stuff and everyone else is getting their things around, are there still like merchants around in this place, or
No,
have they all
they
mostly
already
left?
yeah, they left before you guys woke up.
Okay.
Because you all did things into the night, and most of the travelers went to bed super early to wake up super early to leave. So yeah, I had mentioned that at the start of the session, but you weren't here.
Gotcha. Sorry.
No, you're good. I mean, the Magnificent Morocco's still here, and he is technically a merchant. So, but
He has a rock and a stick.
what?
He has a rock and a stick. That's all he has.
A rock?
For merchandise.
That's all his items, right? A rock and a stick.
A
Was it not a
rock?
rock? It was a wand and something that you throw, I believe, right? What you had last session.
No.
Or do you not remember?
What?
I know that it was a wand. It was wand of entangle. Oh, rock.
Yeah, I forgot what the other one
I'm
was.
looking at what the fuck he has. Hang on.
I know it was something tied around something.
I think that was just his pitch, like the sample of, look at what I have.
Yeah, he still has them.
No, it was. Yeah, it was a wand and it was healing potions.
Oh, I thought he had 2 items. Never mind.
Not in my notes.
Didn't he?
Two in this rock.
Did he?
Feel.
I
I
legit
think
thought he had 2
Ivan
items.
was drunk and out of character too last time. He was drunk in character.
I just have the wand of entangle in my notes.
That wine was very sweet.
I remember the wand. I don't remember anything else, to be honest.
I just remember the wand.
Okay, that's weird. Yeah, no, it was definitely a wand, and he had 2 potions of healing. But yeah. I don't know if Serana told you that. I mean, surely you guys know by now that you are escorting a merchant. So, yeah. So with that information, Leo, oh fuck, Itakad. You could ask Morocco if you wanted.
Okay, yeah, I'll go up and over to him. Excuse me, sir.
Yeah.
Good morning. I am Dr. Itikad Thauser. I am traveling with the individuals that you have recently hired. I am one of the people that you have recently hired. It's a pleasure to meet you, and I'll go to shake his hand.
He shakes your hand.
And well, I was told that you are a merchant, and I was hoping to catch someone before they left, but it appears that you are the only one left. and I was wondering if you had any of your wares right now uh, available for purchasing.
Well,
Specifically, paper and ink. Some
uh,
perhaps a book with blank pages.
I have a book with blank pages. Yes. Paper and ink. I also have for like and writing runes and such down. Is that what you're meaning?
Well, I am an alchemist by trade and profession, uh, and I'm always looking to expand my horizons. And to do that, I need paper to write down my formula and uh, notes.
Sounds like
And
a
I
word.
find myself running a bit short.
Sounds like an interesting form of alchemy, but sure. How much are you looking for? I have been on the road for some time, so my stocks might be a little light.
Yeah, I have this down here. Uh, okay. Aha. So, tell me if I'm wrong. So it costs 50 silver pieces and 2 hours for a first level spell. It goes and it just doubles with every higher level, right?
Mm-hmm.
Correct. It's the same as like the wizard shit.
Yeah. And that is and
What level spells are you trying to
where's it?
write down? Because we can help you with the math.
Okay, here we go. Uh it's second level.
Okay. So it's your second level.
So yeah, 200 silver pieces worth. Yeah,
Okay.
two second level spells or formula.
Excellent. As you say, that, he's like, that's it'll almost wipe me out. You want to go ahead and buy 250 and just take it all? No? Alright, 200 it is. Come out to my wagon. I can get that set up for you. And, like, roll an insight check. Itakad.
All right.
Hopefully, you will not roll a 0.
I don't think he can.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm the only one that could.
17. And you kind of cut out there for a second.
Win.
He like I was going to like wipe him out or something.
Yeah, he said, that almost wipes him out. You can go ahead and buy the whole 250 if you want. Of what he has, like, in stock. But with a 17, you expect a seemingly well-off merchant of the college, like, with the name Magnificent Morocco, to be a little more upbeat. But this guy seems kind of morose and, like, I don't know if it's like depression or just something, but he seems off to you, like mentally. This man seems like he's down about something. Oh, time to wake up. One day I'll remember to turn that off.
Oh, well, that sounds like some very well done business. Um, but sir, I may ask, it, I, by your tone, it seems, well, I do not wish to cause any inconvenience if your wares are of dire need for.
No inconvenience at all. It'll be nice making a sale. Follow me.
Very well. One moment, and a gold is 100 silver, right?
Correct. Yeah.
Has this man not sold anything in like 5
It's just
years?
silver is easier to come by than gold. That's why most people are like 100 silver, even though like yeah.
Uh, crap. Inika will go over to the group. Excuse me, I get around 48 silver from our funds? If it is bearable?
How much do we have?
Let's see.
Yeah, we got a lot.
Oh wow, shit! I didn't know.
We got a lot of money.
Can you not just get paid 32 when we're done with the job? Or 22 or whatever it is.
Right, he's got a point.
Did not think about that. Never mind. And I'll go because I don't want to take any more money from the group funds that I need to or want to. And just go back to Morocco. Question, sir. Seeing as I am traveling along with the rest of the companions, I was wondering if I could have that 50 covered by perhaps asking you to pay me less than your offer. Taking it out of that payment.
You want a payment in advance, but in the form of paper and ink. Yeah, that's fine.
And all right, and I will give him. Does he pull it out and have it?
Oh, he said follow him to his wagon. He's currently in the process of like putting all of his tomes back in his bag and like hefting it over his shoulder.
All right.
He created somewhat of like a workstation at this table, and as he's breaking it down, he's heading to his wagon. And you get out there and you see it is a beautiful kind of redwood merchant's wagon. Like it's it's very obviously a merchant's wagon because it's advertised on the side. Magnificent Morocco's Magical Emporium, and then like letters underneath that. Official source of magical items to the circle. So yeah, like, and it's just like this caricature of like the smiling of face of his, which you have yet to see that smile that is on the side of this wagon.
That's so sad.
But yeah, nonetheless, he goes to like the back of the wagon, like pulls down the like the essentially like what would be like a U-Haul truck's like loading ramp situation. Pulls out a few boxes, kind of flips them open. All right, grabs all the paper out, the ink, hands it over to you.
Right? And Cod will take out his 2 gold and give it to him.
You're just walking around with gold on you?
That is all that I had. It took a while to save up, but
You're either brave or very, very stupid. And the fact that you call yourself a
Oh.
doctor, I'm gonna go with brave. He grabs the gold.
Well, when voices start calling for help, I go running to them.
Oh, so stupid. Good.
Whichever way you'd like to see it. So long as people are safe and happy. But thank you very much. These will come in very handy towards my research and so
I'm
on.
so glad. Since I've already broken down my my workstation in the tavern, if you want to gather up your companions, we can go ahead and get on the road now.
Oh, of course, of course.
Yeah.
I find it funny that you would have had a discount if you waited till we got there and then bought everything,
Yeah.
but you just wanted it now.
Yeah.
Well, I'm very dumb, so I did this. God
Well,
dang it!
This way, he has time on the road to use those papers and do
Yeah.
his fancies.
Do his formulas. Yep.
Dorn's definitely outside, by the way, when they go out. He's already fed the dogs. He's just playing fetch with them with the dragon claw that he
Oh,
cut off.
Christ. Drake Claw.
Drake claw, sorry. May I make a um hunter's prey check against this man when he comes out?
This guy? Yeah, go for it.
Yeah.
And because of 250, does that mean I get 2 second level and 1 first level?
Mm-hmm.
Awesome.
That's what that's worth. Yeah.
Yeah, correct. Because he only had 250 gold's worth of paper, and he was like, just fucking buy it all, my guy.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like it. 17? 16. Sorry, 16. Because he's a human, yeah?
He is, yeah.
Okay, then 16.
Sorry, I just got hit by a fucking big ass yawn. So 16. What's the DC on that again?
8 minus my level plus their level. Their level or CR.
8 minus your
Or is
level?
it 10? 10. It's, well, yeah, it's 10 minus my level. So basically 4 plus their level is the DC.
Oh, okay.
So I'm used to 8 in D&D. And 5e, I should mean.
Ba-ba-da-ba-da. All right, excellent. Yeah. So they're marked as your prey. You just kind of taking a glance at him. Don't aren't able to ascertain that he has any immunities or resistances.
It's just a dude.
He is a humanoid. He is a human. Highest level of spell slot. Even though we don't use spell slots, his highest level that he is capable of casting is 7th.
7th level.
Oh, big boy.
Good to know.
Yeah, and you gain. You can quickly hit him on a 19 or 20. You went well above like the DC.
Okay. He like when he looks over him, he's like playing fetch. He like drops the claw and very quickly gets up and walks inside while he's talking to Itakot.
Mm-hmm.
And he's gonna go over to the table, with the party and go, "Why exactly are we escorting that man of all people?"
It's a job.
Are we doing this again?
It's just he could take on any two of you with his magic. I don't see why.
How do you know that?
It was like a claw going down my back.
Are you saying he's powerful?
He'll nod.
Well, he asked for protection. We offered it. Simple as that. Doesn't matter if he's strong.
Am I with them by now, or?
No, this is when you're like talking.
Yeah, you walked out, and Doran looked at the guy for a second.
Oh, okay, got it.
His dogs like barked a bit. He nodded and then just shivered and went inside all of a sudden. But he'll just shake his head a bit and goes, "Guess I'm just a bit superstitious, wondering why such a powerful mage would need us."
Not all magic is combative.
True.
Maybe he's not a fighter.
He could just be an enchanter.
Cool, just nod a bit. I'll be honest, I thought all mages summon demons and could turn people into liquid.
Not all
Right.
mages are us.
I have a feeling if I stay around you guys long enough, I'll find that out.
Yeah, you'll find out that some of them are worse.
True.
Mm-hmm.
Well, on the road.
On
Doran,
the road.
tell me about these packs your dogs have.
Oh, sure. He'd go up to go, like he's heading back out anyways, because he doesn't want to leave his Mabari out there. But he would, you know, they are roughly put together.
Yeah.
They don't look they are just as like the packs are just as patchworked as his clothes are, basically pieces of leather that he's tanned from animals and just stitched together very roughly to carry it seems like their food.
Yeah. Sala. Want one? Give some bacon.
She,
Just kinda
you
very
should,
not
you
talking
ask, you asking her she wants what? What are you asking her if she
A
wants?
doggy
a
backpack.
doggy backpack.
Oh, one of the little saddlebags.
Yeah.
Oh man, roll a persuasion check.
The whole campaign rests on this
Wait.
one roll.
For the offer of bacon. Mm,
It will adjust the DC.
ah.
Hey, you have advantage on this. You have primeval awareness, don't you? I'm almost positive gives you advantage on charisma checks against beasts.
Does
I
it?
don't think so.
It
The
does
fuck?
things.
What's the what?
Does it not?
I don't think so.
Oh, I thought that was like one of the.
Not a persuade. I think it's in. If it's the normal. No, she's revised. I don't know. But I think
She's
it's.
revised.
I think it's
Advantage?
survival or
Oh
intelligence.
wait, no,
I
I
can
get it
bring
against Mabari.
emotional
That's my fault.
aids.
I get that against Mabari. I understand why I got confused now. Yeah, you don't get that. That is my fault. I confused your ability and my ability.
Yeah, 5.
Cassian would not have been down, by the way, as Dora was saying that. He was still at the room
Okay.
gathering his stuff.
God damn, how much stuff does that man have?
No, he's stalling on purpose.
Simple
Oh, okay.
ideas, and
Yeah.
as an action, I can read its basic mood intent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I said, that was I quickly read it. It's no advantage. That was me confusing primeval awareness for my Master Mabari ability.
Not stalling on purpose. He's taking some
Just
time.
yeah,
to
he's
himself.
he's being
He's upset.
Cassian.
He's
being
upset.
Cassian.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe like that.
Not being Cassian.
She's
He's
not
just
my
upset.
Yeah, I know.
He's upset.
Yeah, no, and Sol is like, you can like
Yeah.
read her like energy. She's like, man, these dogs look stupid. I don't want to wear that. Like,
Doran seems taken aback from this.
yeah, like she's just like shaking her whole body. No, like she ain't about that.
Did you start him? Did you start him with like office pups wearing the packs, or?
I mean, they are technically still pups.
Yeah,
they're young. They're not pups anymore. They're just young, you know. But he says, well, they've had them since they were young, but also they quite like them. It takes out a lot more energy. Mabari don't like to be still. At least
warm up to. So, Leo,
I think her pride's a little bit too high. He says, like looking at her like raised eyebrow.
Yeah, she lifts her. Did you say that? She lifts her head high and proud.
love that girl. And like, Fenton makes a face like, she's not my dog, so I can't.
Can't make them a bar even if they were yours. Uh,
Yeah.
She's a strong, independent
you
woman.
asked,
She's trying
you
to
asked
get a
them
woman. Don't need
politely.
a pet.
And
I
Insala.
want to give my dog a doggy backpack. No fair.
Well, Leo, she kind of saddles up to Leo. It might take some persuading.
You promised me doggy backpack bacon.
You can put them in with my dog's pack.
Da,
I
da, da, da,
guess.
da. I wasn't talking to you, mister. She promised me doggy backpack bacon. We're gonna
Look,
rectify this
I'll
at
work
some
on
point.
it.
You
It
better.
just, I'll get it. I have to get the pack first. And then
You
I
made a
have to
promise.
Warm up. I did. I did promise that.
I want to
I-
see that beautiful
I-
bitch with some
no,
doggy
hey,
backpack bacon.
Oh my
Gee,
god.
oh my
Doggy
God.
backpack bacon. The doggy backpack bacon was a bonus. The promise was for the pup named after you.
That's a package deal.
It's a package deal.
Nah, did not specify
Holy
time.
fuck.
We'll work on this.
Want to see that beautiful bitch with some doggy backpack bacon?
That's the worst thing you ever said.
Holy
Is
fuck!
that
So
the
wild.
bar? Did we
Take-
find it?
Take some
Wild.
inspiration.
Yeah.
Just
Wait,
have
I
it.
already have it from last
Oh
game.
wow, you should have used it, bitch.
Wait.
I didn't have anything to roll on.
Can I roll persuasion again?
Can I give her inspiration on the doggy backpack bacon roll?
Sure.
Hey!
Why not?
That is
No one
fucking
cares how
You know,
excited you
you,
are for this.
you come for the fights and and you stay for the dog backpack bacon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Come on.
You see it in Sala kind of look at Leovan and look at you, Finnan. And she can tell just how excited you
What if
seem
it
to
was
be.
Also armor.
Mapari don't need armor. Get out of here.
I don't need armor. Get that shit out of here.
I need paint and that's it.
She sees how excited you are and how excited Leovan is, and
Put a pup in it.
and remembers the name that Eliphalon gave her, and just acquiesces. You see, she just kind of sighs, like a little doggy sigh, and just kind of rolls over on her side, like shows her belly, like
So much doggy guilt right now.
Oh. I give her many scratches, and then as we walk on, I've got like an extra set of armor. I'm gonna cannibalize that, and make some really, really cool. Like it's some really cool, like really cool backpack. I got leather workers tools, right? Yeah. I'm gonna work on making her a real cool backpack.
Okay, so you begin working on that on the road.
Yeah.
Excellent. Oh, you guys see the magnificent Morocco is up in the driver's seat of his wagon, reins in hand.
Is there space up there?
There's a shotgun side, yeah.
I'll sit there.
But the back of his wagon is enough room for all of you to fit comfortably.
I'll take shotgun.
Oh, marvelously.
Yeah, I mean, not the
Dorn
dogs, but
Yeah, Dorn would walk because I doubt he's willing to get 3 dogs up there, and Dorn isn't leaving his buddies.
all right.
We love the loyalty.
And then Solo walks.
Mabaris
And then
aren't
Solo
pets,
walks with
they're
you as
friends.
well. Yeah, as you guys all begin to load in, Morocco kind of looks over at you, Sorana. Thanks again for this. Appreciate it.
Very well.
You're not very talkative, are you?
Nope.
Good. He cracks the reins and the wagon begins to pull off. Um,
I'm throughout the
oh shit,
the whole
Cassian,
day.
we left Cassian. Fuck, Cassian, when do you come down?
Cassian!
Sorry,
Yeah, I'm so
I
important
totally
in this party. I
forgot.
love it. I love
Holy
the importance I
shit.
have
I
here.
feel like we're forgetting something.
No.
That would have been hilarious. He goes like, "Yeah," and Cassie looks out like, "Wait, they're leaving me."
Wait, are you
No,
kidding?
I was just assuming that I was there.
All of a
Just-
Yeah,
sudden,
no.
demon horse in the distance coming up behind us.
Yeah,
I,
right.
I was assuming as well, but then I remembered you specifically
Yeah.
said that you were in the room still. What is Cassian doing?
No,
Sorry.
I would have
Rewinding a bit.
I would have gone down and just incredibly and surprisingly quiet and staying next to Saran at all times.
Okay, so Cassian's sitting on your lap in the shotgun seat, Serrano.
There's no
Yeah.
space up here.
He
No.
would totally do it.
No.
Oh god, I was just kidding. Hell yeah, I want to see this.
He would totally do it.
You're not allowed.
No,
We're
bad
friends.
Cassian.
We're like brothers and sisters. I just need your presence because you're the only one who understands me and cares about me in this whole place. So I kind of need your company right now.
This is
So shut up. I'm staying here.
a very crowded
Alright.
driver's bench.
It's alright to get used to it. It's just for a while, then I'll go back.
Yes, he needs to pout.
He needs cuddles.
I need to be taken seriously for once. Thank you.
You got it.
Alright,
I'm
you stay up
seriously
here then.
seriously taking your presence as incredibly awkward as I can.
I'll be just a little while, then I'll be off your hairs.
Morocco just continues to drive the wagon forward, and Cassian just sits on Toronto's lap.
Yeah,
Hilarious.
and just stay there for like a while, and then just pat her back, her arm, and goes back to whatever it is that he can stay.
You
I'll
guys
rock
ever
you-
travel spoon before? It's
I'll
pretty
rack,
great.
I'll rock you on my knee. It's fine.
Holy shit.
As you're
Giant
traveling,
man,
Goran's
baby.
going- Oh,
Hey, cut him some
I just
slack.
doubled
He's
the-
sad.
I
sad.
know he's fucking sad. Which is why I didn't kick him out.
Oh, that's love.
As you travel, Doran's behind the wagon, like, so they can see out the opening, and he's currently juggling the knives, mostly to entertain the child and himself. But he's taking out like his very mundane knives and is juggling them while he walks.
Yeah, you occasionally hear like Verlin like giggle as he's watching you juggle the knives. He had people in like his clan who used to do shit like this, and it just makes him happy
Not
to
very
see.
many.
Fennin is gonna nudge Verlin.
Yeah.
Point to his sling.
You gotta be kidding me.
What you want me? You want me to shoot, Mr. Doran?
Target practice. Just kind of grins.
He looks at Isen.
Isen looks at you.
And it's a fucking murderer.
She just
And Fennin will give him like an apple from that she swiped from breakfast or something. Go on.
But
you want to hit him with an apple? I
but
don't.
we're
That's much better than a rock.
The man is juggling knives. If he gets hit, he's.
I mean, all right. Verlin grabs the apple and puts it in the sling.
Oh my fucking god.
Begins to
Oh,
Do I have? Wait, I have the catch missile thing, right?
You do, yeah.
the flex
You got in the way.
missile.
I'm gonna do it.
Go for
Yeah. All right. Ooh. Yeah.
No?
That's. What? Where's this fucking kid
Tim
stat
have to
block?
decide the damage of an apple because you used crit.
No, I didn't crit.
You rolled a natural 1. Who gets hit?
No. It hits Doran for sure. Maybe.
Oh.
I gotta find
I
Verlin's
see
stat block
fives.
to see what his modifier is, because I don't remember. Oh, okay, it's not very high. So that's gonna be a 21 to hit you. You rolled a natural 19.
I'm gonna miss. No, it definitely fucking hits.
Yeah. What is the damage of an apple? Let's just say 1d4 there. Oh god!
Can I
You
not
still
catch it?
bounce?
You can, you can. I just wanted to roll damage, but even without you rolling your monk shit, you catch it. As the apple flings forward, Leovon, you just see it. You're like, no one's gonna stop this. Fuck. You just reach out and just snag the apple out of the midair as it's flying forward.
Hey, hey,
Aw.
there's plenty of stuff to shoot at that isn't us.
Aw, come on.
No.
Doran was
Spoiled
like looking weird while juggling, while he like whipped it around, but he's like, okay, weird. And then as soon as he flung it at him, Doran dropped his knives. And it was like, basically, before it was grabbed.
By Andraste's tit!
Yeah.
Erlen, aim for shit on the road, not people.
Oh,
What?
come on.
Wait,
Moving
Miss
target.
Finnan told me I could shoot at him.
We're
Fennon's bad influence.
Why?
Come on. It was just a
Because it's funny, I guess.
boundaries.
thing.
No, people are not target practice.
Just behind Leovon's back, I'm imagining he's looking at Fennon. Doran holds up the bola again, just making direct eye contact with you, Fennon.
She kind of like purses her lips a little, like, fair. Hear that, Doran? People aren't target practice for slings or bolas.
Play it back.
What, you never sparred with anyone before? Come on.
They have to be a willing participant.
Not juggling knives, too, if possible. That'd be nice.
I've been target practice before. It's not cool.
Y'all must be only children.
Y'all must be only children.
No, I mean,
Doran would slow down to collect his knives, but he's rushing back
Yeah.
now.
Alright. Don't hit Doran with the apple.
Please don't hit Doran with the apple if he has knives out. I find of making a game a game of hitting us when we're not paying attention, but not when I can stab myself, please.
Alright, fair. And she kind
Yeah.
of looks at Merlin.
gosh, Miss Finnan, that's kind of mean of you.
That is mean of her.
I'm just a small boy.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
The negative influence
He's just
you
listening
have
to
on
his
this
adults.
child.
Yeah. He's just listening to the adults. He has no free will.
Yeah.
Welcome to my world.
Fennon, like, actually, like, was that a bad thing I did? I thought it was funny.
He's losing his shit. He's laughing.
The second Doran starts laughing, she's like, oh, fuck off. Okay, next time when we have some grapes, she looks at Merlin like, he's gonna get it.
Oh, can I shoot good berries at him?
Yes!
Wait, that is supremely good. Hold on a moment.
Why would you shoot berries at me?
10 berries.
Mr. Leovon, do you mind if I throw berries at Mr. Doran?
Are they frozen?
Nope.
No?
It's like nature's sorbet. Have you ever tried that shit?
It's good.
I had one once.
You put the
Made
apples
you
from the
shit.
grapes within the river before it freezes. That spring you have frozen fruit. It's actually very
I've-
good.
Two rules, Verlin. You gotta smash them a little first,
Okay.
and you gotta ask him if it's okay.
Mr. Doran, is it alright if I throw grapes at you? Berries?
I'm confused by it, but sure, but only if you hit Fennon as well.
I'm working on something.
Hey, you're not too good for this. You started this shit.
Alright, fair. Fennon will get out of the car and walk by Doran.
Well, as he said, as long as you hit Finnan too, you watch as Verlin just takes like 3 of the berries, squishes them, and just rubs them on Finnan's face.
Ah!
That was the
Ah,
correct
Mabari Warpaint.
action.
Mabari war paint. Good fucking god.
Fennon will make a Verlin like 20 more berries. And then get out of the cart to walk by Doran. as target practice.
Waste
Alright.
those spell slots, baby.
Hell
Is
yeah.
that a cantrip or no?
No,
absolutely
it's,
not.
Oh no!
Welcome, who needs
Yep.
Fennon's super weird right there. Doran like snaps his fingers at you, Fennon. Like
What?
near you. Do you look at him?
Yeah.
He's gonna like move and just like there's berry juice like on your face. Like draws on your face with the berry juice again. Just like some quick motions basically. He's like, now it's proper board paint.
You draw a dick on my face.
Oh my
Pick
god!
your face.
He goes to reach to fix his mistake of not doing that.
She swats his hand. Get out.
Oh,
Why don't you
as you
remember
do,
suggestions?
Barry dings you right in the side of the head, Doran. It just squishes. And you just hear, you say, yes! He said,
And
you
then
see?
Leo does like
Yeah,
a half-hearted
I
try to
saw.
missile deflect, but he's like really not trying. He's like, oh darn, I was too slow on that one.
Oh,
Yeah.
I missed it.
Good job.
Brilliant. From
Good
here
shot.
on,
You're getting better.
from here on, Doran's just gonna be trying to catch him in his mouth. Basically, if they're trying to come close enough, he's just gonna try and eat him.
Yeah.
Alright.
Let's make a game out of it.
Mm-mm-mm.
That's fucking hilarious.
If I call Leo over, will he come?
Giggity.
But
Despite,
Get
despite the
help.
giggity.
I'm honestly confused by the setup here. Are we in a
Calling you
wagon?
over. Yeah.
No,
You're in a wagon.
Yeah, you are.
we're like all in a wagon.
No,
Yeah,
I'm
no.
at the
Doran and Fen
shotgun.
are walking
He's in the
behind.
shotgun seat. Yeah.
Serana's up front.
So people are walking behind the wagon?
Yeah.
Or we're in
Doran-
the wagon.
Yeah. The dogs, Doran and Fennon are outside the wagon.
Yeah, because the dogs wouldn't be able to fit in the wagon, and Doran didn't want them to walk alone.
Well, if I missile deflected from Doran, then I'd have to be walking with them. Right?
Well, I just did it
Yeah,
as
we
like
covered that
you
fine.
like
Next to
you.
Merlin, Yeah.
Yeah, I did it as if you like get down, Mr. President, the apple, and like jumped in front of it and grabbed it, while in the wagon. But if you want to be out of it, you're more than welcome to.
I thought in my mind we were all in the wagon. I was confused.
Nah, Doran doesn't leave his dogs.
My
Yeah.
theater of the mind was not working properly.
Out of order.
Trying to make the doggy backpack. Trying to...
Doggy backpack.
I was definitely in the wagon after I.
You were sitting in Serana's lap, yes.
Yeah, but then I went to
We're
the
travel spooning.
because I can't summon my horse, so
Oh, you don't have it prepared.
I don't, and I wouldn't summon in front of Circle Mage.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
very
you
fair.
kinda
Just
fucked
do
up.
that bold
Forgot
move.
about
Just
that
do it
one.
anyway.
I'm not that stupid.
You should summon
I'm a
it and
himbo,
be
but
like,
not that
"What are you
bad."
gonna do? What are you gonna do?"
It's all like, oh, I'm
Hazel
not an
forgot it was
apostate.
a demon horse.
No, he's a himbo, but he's not that much of a himbo. He still has 12 intelligence. It's the wisdom that is lacking there, but intelligence is alright.
I
not
forgot it was a demon horse.
Because I was just thinking too that he promised Verlin that he would let him ride on Noctis, but not in this trip. No, not anymore. Gotta wait.
Would Leo come over if I called?
Yes.
So the setup here is that I'm on the shotgun and you're probably walking to next to it. That's probably the only way
So
this will work. Unless
it's
you want to
it's
set up
an
my lap.
even worse height disadvantage as the last time we were talking.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
I mean,
Yeah.
I can't make myself shorter, baby.
Did you just call me baby or Leo baby? I'm really confused.
I call everyone baby.
Yeah. It's all Gucci, baby.
She'll look forward and then she'll look down. She has a look of regret in her face right now. She'll
Is it
just
because
say
Cassian
very.
is crushing your lap?
She'll just say very seriously. I'm sorry.
Hmm. 4.
Not consulting you and making a boneheaded decision while drunk.
Well, that's what being drunk is. That's just a series of boneheaded decisions.
True. That's why I don't do it often. But I'm sorry.
I know I make a big deal out of small jobs becoming crazy things. With let's be honest, they really have.
They
But
do, yes.
but please don't ever speak for me again.
I won't. I have to learn.
That's not your right to do.
You're correct. I used to be a leader in my band. I have to know and realize that we are a group here, and decisions have to come from the whole, not the one. I apologize.
Thank you. I mean, I'm not great at the group thing either. I'm still learning too, but I'm really not used to maybe having people tell me what to do. I mean, yes and no. Like, well, I think you know what I mean. But if not, we got a long trip.
Yes, I'm sorry. Also, Cassian meant well, despite his attitude.
I mean, we got 70 silver out of it.
Exactly, which he did for you.
Well, he probably did that for himself too. I mean, come on now.
No, he doesn't care.
Yeah, that's kind of the point.
Cassian
Well-
is right there, by the way. Like, he is on Serrano's
No.
lap.
He left.
No, he's not
Oh,
anymore.
he did?
left.
Okay.
Yeah,
Alright, good. I
yep,
missed
yep.
that. Excellent.
No,
I was
he went
like,
back
this
to
is
the
such
wagon.
an
He just wanted-
this is such an awkward situation.
No. He just wanted some Kunari sister moment bonding and warmth, and then he went back to the wagon.
Yeah, sometimes you wanna sit on Big Mommy's lap. It'd be like that.
Yeah.
Oh my fucking god.
Not in that way, because he doesn't see her that way. But yes.
Get help.
We
I
can't
tried.
change that,
It
Leo.
didn't
Can't-
work.
We can't change that, Leo, but is it so bad that he wants to give you money?
Well, I think I'm earning it, but
Exactly, and we all earn it together. Does it matter if he cares for it or not?
I think Yasin can speak for himself.
True. Maybe you should talk to him.
If only he ever tried.
Maybe you should try as well.
I'm always here.
All right. Again, sorry.
Yep.
And she'll look forward again.
Shadow step.
You're in the middle of the
Shit, it's
road,
daytime,
in the
no!
middle of the day. Yeah, there are no I guess you can like go behind, like on the side of the wagon.
No,
and-
I'm.
Just ducks under the moving wagon to teleport to the shadows of the people walking behind it.
Yeah.
I don't think Circle Mage guy would like that.
No, probably not.
No.
I'd be confused. Like, did that man just stand for my wagon until I ran him over? What?
Excellent. Is there anything anyone else wishes to discuss before we come to a point where you have to set up camp and end the first day of travel?
Not now,
No,
but at
sir.
camp. Yes.
Awesome. Excellent.
Fanon's in the. Is Fanon outside the wagon?
She
or
is
in
she's
it?
outside the wagon getting berries flung at her by Verlin. Who God
Which
damn.
she is creating for him.
Who has hit like like 15 out of the like 30 you made or however many he had.
Excellent. You're
learning.
doing amazing, sweetie.
He's learning.
Yeah, his 50% accuracy right now.
Good thing we
Um,
didn't give him a knife.
No.
Yeah.
I mean, good thing. Let's give him a knife.
Doran and
Yeah.
Finnan are just covered in like this reddish good berry juice.
It seems to blend in very well with Doran's clothing. It seems like Doran's clothing is just stain upon stain of berry and dirt, anyways.
I'm made of reddish goo.
True.
You know what?
Yeah.
That you I want the Circle Mage to come out and be like, "What the fuck?"
You're just covered in berry jam.
It's just we're just covered in red goo. Until like he comes out like, "Jesus, what happened?" Oh, sorry.
It's
I'm
been a
sorry,
murder.
What happened to you?
Yeah.
Well, if that's what's happening, Irikad will go over to Cassian and sort of just in quieter voice just say to him, Cassian, our charge seemed a bit down when you talked to him earlier.
Not that I knew of. I mean, he seemed very confident in his abilities and his shop and his importance. I rolled 0, so
Yeah, you did. Holy fuck.
Huh.
I love
When I
negative
talked to him,
modifiers.
and he seemed to be almost the exact opposite. He seemed like he had a bit of a weight on his shoulders and rather. Well, he doesn't quite seem to fit up to the side of his wagon. No smile. Seems.
do you think there's something going on there? I will admit I was a bit upset, so I already not the best at reading people. I'm very good at talking to them. Well, sometimes not really good at reading them. And I was a bit upset, so that probably was why. Do you think he has a problem? Do you think we should talk to him?
I'm not quite sure. I'm. But I just get the impression that, well, perhaps something has happened to his business, or something along the like. Maybe the whole fact that he has to relocate. The king's death is, well, of course, is creating a ripple effect throughout the civilians
Ah, but
and
he's
their
not a
lives.
normal civilian. He's a circle mage.
True, but uh, perhaps I'm just grasping at straws.
No, I totally trust that you saw that in him. I didn't, but I trust your judgment. I mean, I can try to keep an eye. I'm not sure it's going to be very successful, but Serana's pretty perceptive. I can ask her to keep an eye too, and she's right next to him.
Who told you that?
You're a fucking cleric. You have high wisdom. You have to be perceptive somehow. I like that theory. That
I love
theory is
that theory.
great.
Holy
That
shit.
theory is fantastic.
We're
And it's
escorting the
canon now.
the king's secret.
The king's paramour.
The king's
His
secret
his
so
love,
fucking
mage
king
funny.
his
love affair.
mage his mage advisor paramour. That's hot.
his
Yeah.
sugar baby.
I love
Jesus
that.
Christ.
His
I
sugar
like that.
baby. Oh my.
That man
I
was
like
a
that.
corpse.
Let's
How
remember
can we
that
make
man
that
was
canon?
basically the crypt keeper.
Yeah.
How can we make that canon now? Thank you.
No,
Don't do
maybe
that
Ferdinand.
to fucking
Ferdinand may be
Yeah.
better.
Ferdinand. Now you're spitting.
Oh,
Yeah.
he's in love with Ferdinand, and now that he's king, he can't be with him anymore. Oh, that is even better. Yes, you're right.
We solved it, guys.
You did. You got it in
Let's
one.
not take him to the crypt
We
keeper.
solved the problem.
Wow.
I got blown wide open, DM.
Yep. You got me.
But Itikad will look at.
Did we just win D&D?
You did.
I
You
mean, I
did.
think we might have, honestly.
We might have won D&D.
What's our
Back-
prize?
Pack it in, boys.
Nothing.
Yes.
But Itikad will look over at Isen, Fanan, Ruin. I would have asked some more insightful of group, but they seem preoccupied. But
Don't worry.
good. I would just pass this information along, and perhaps you can find the time to pass it
Talk
along
to
to
him.
the others.
Well, he seemed very amenable to my company. That's really rare nowadays. I'll try my best to keep an eye. I'll tell Serana we have no secrets among us. Between me and her. Maybe we should tell the others. When we at camp, quietly.
So I do not think it is nefarious in nature. He just seems like
Sad. Yeah,
exactly. Seems a bit sad.
I understand.
I'd hate to find that someone who's made a living off of being a more approachable person with a smile as big as that, and I'll point at the side of his wagon,
Mm.
would find themselves frowning more often than not.
Well, sometimes you put a mask to survive, and then sometimes the mask can get too heavy. And there are times when you have to deal with it, and if you have nobody to deal with you, it might be hard.
That is substantially true in many ways. And I'll just sort of look to the side for a quick sec. Well, in any case,
Thank you. Thank you, Doctor. And
the
thank you
information
for everything that you do for us.
it is no problem at all. It's like it's as I like to say, I'm here to help.
Especially for the things you're doing to Serrano.
That
I don't know
is
what it is, but if it's like what you've done to Leo, it's probably awesome. So I
it's going to
appreciate
be
it.
a bit different. If you like, I could make something for you.
Oh, I'm very curious what you would come up for me. Just don't make it silly. I'm
Oh no, of course not. If I wanted to make something silly happen to any of you, as the next time you took one drink from one of your waters, you'd find yourselves turning purple or your tongues growing 3 feet long.
yeah. I'm just for once.
Or you
I
have
would love
talking
to be
to.
taken seriously.
I take you seriously. Tall man with a sword,
Thank you.
winter outcast. That's a dangerous line of life.
Thank you, Doctor. That means a lot to me right now.
You're very welcome.
Yeah. One day.
I suppose we should keep our eyes out for
Oh, it is.
a black-breasted robin. I'll say a very rare. And I'll write down in my bird watcher note.
I don't see it.
It's right there, like hovering over the tree. Oh, it's gone.
I totally
But,
missed it.
but you believe me, of course. This will be something to send back in a letter to my bird watching club.
I totally believe you saw it. I will vouch for you. I have seen nothing.
God, that's like me on the river cruise in Costa Rica. Everybody else can see the fucking animals.
That is
And
so fucking
I have
funny.
shitty perception, so
Holy
Look, there's a
fuck.
monkey right there. Where? Right there.
Where?
Right
I
there.
don't see
It's
it.
the
I
fucking
don't
worst
see the
when you say
monkey. I
where
don't
and
see
they
it.
go right there. Shut up! I
That is
don't know
miserable.
what that means.
And it was like when you look, oh, it's gone now. Fuck you.
Yeah.
But that'll be.
All right.
But if possible, could Endicott do some brainstorming on methods of what, or would that interfere with his, you know, keeping a lookout?
I mean, you can brainstorm and keep a lookout. You guys are just traveling, so
Because I was just wondering, like, if I could think up a few things of what to do with that spider silk, that freezing spider silk. Would that be like an intelligence check or something?
ooh, yeah, make an Arcana check.
Arcana. 27.
27.
He's always chewing on mints. It's amazing. His breath is phenomenal.
He's always chewing on candy. He changes it up for himself, I'm sure.
Yeah, right now it's just a
There's so
spice.
many fucking cavities.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's not. It's not always like it was spinach first, and like right now it's just like a spiced carrot.
Oh, nice. Yeah, the 27. I mean, there are a number of things you can do with the what you got off the spider, for sure. Whatever. Remember the 27. You whatever you can think of.
Got it.
Oh yes, I remember the thing you asked me, but I didn't want to be like, yes, you can do this specific thing.
Oh yeah,
because-
yeah. I
but
just pinned it.
yeah.
Yeah, if Cassian can hear, all of a sudden he'll just hear like some ways down the line, or anybody that's close to them, they'll just hear or see the kind of stroke his chin real quick and just go, "Nippy toes." I
That
got it.
is very random.
Ominous.
You don't need to explain. Just do you think? Do you think?
It's just an idea.
Just do you think? I don't need to know. Don't need to know. It's fine. That's totally fine. It'll just go back to
Continue on.
yep.
I
Reading a
add
book.
one doggy backpack to Annanzella's inventory.
One doggy backpack. So cute.
We'll make a leathers working tools check.
Okay.
Yeah,
If I must.
using your I'll say dex. Why not?
Okay. Yeah, that's good. 30.
You got this.
25.
Yeah.
25. Yeah, add one doggy backpack
Doggy
to
backpack!
Ananzella's inventory.
Yeah, and I put all the bacon in it, and I give Annanzella a piece.
Yeah, she's like, she does it like dog thing whenever they were wearing like clothes, and she's just like super stiff, like. But she allows it to happen.
She's so good.
Good dog. Good boy.
Yeah, you see Adria and Arden are kind of like super excited, like big, massive dog, like just doofus dog movements, like she's one of us.
She's one of us.
They're super excited because they've already accepted an Insala. They love her, and she's just like,
She's a grumpy.
yeah,
grumpy
she's a
old
grumpy
sister.
old lady. Yeah. She's like,
Look,
"Oh."
Bless her heart.
Dorn's dogs like exercise. They're both carrying a lot of weight. They like it.
Mhm.
It's a little exercise.
Yeah.
They eat bacon.
Oh, they don't got bacon. They got fucking. You give them bacon. Sorry.
Yeah, I give them bacon. For treatsies. Because they're so gesture to Leo. Doggy backpack.
Mhm.
Bacon.
Yeah, that's exactly how it should be.
As it's happening, Isin, you just hear, "Hey, Isin, guess what?
What?
Got something on your face." And he just lunges at you and spreads red goo from berries on your face.
I love this
That
game
Yes.
so much.
So Darcy of you. Oh man.
Can't get rid of me now. I'm in that clan.
You got me, I guess. Shit.
Sorry.
No, you're all good. And she's like looking for a handkerchief to like.
Yeah, you have like spare cloth you can wipe your
Yeah.
face off with.
Yeah.
I'm sure
I'm gonna be
Annasala
on
would
the
help you
lookout
clean that
this
up.
time.
And then Sala's moving at like 1 inch a minute right now. Like she's
Yeah.
she's
She's like a
not.
cat when I put the leash on.
Mhm.
Just sits there.
Oh shit! And it's all. I love that. I love when animals do that. Like stiff. Like they can't use their
Like,
limbs
yeah.
correctly anymore.
Mhm.
Yeah.
They don't work.
It's
See when
best
they
with
put the
boots
shoes on the
because they
dogs?
can't walk anymore.
Yes.
They like
I
fall.
have a brother, I go to make her some booties. No.
No.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Gotta turn Ansel into a white girl's animal.
Oh my
Oh my
god.
god.
Never.
Henan gets a giant tote bag.
Holy shit! You imagine Ansel's head just poking out the side of this
Yeah.
massive bag?
Yeah.
Like, what have I become?
This 100 and something pound dog.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Uh,
The image is so strong. Is he just holding all these mushed up berries, or does he?
no,
have,
that
like,
was the rest of him. Like, he stopped shooting a little while ago because he's a small boy and his arm got fucking tired.
Yeah. Fair.
So he just like smushed them up and then like spread them on your face.
Thank you, Icon.
Which is, he's being a kid, which is nice.
Yeah. Yes, very
Being a kid.
good. Love
Less
this. thing.
trauma, more
His
silly.
Or berries.
yes. See, this is all you need. Teach the kid how to use a weapon. You know, let him have some fun with it.
What is wrong?
How many, roundabout how many days journey to Nevarra City from where we are?
10.
10
Oof.
days.
Woof. Good lord.
Hey, this is big.
It's so fucking spread out, you guys.
So
Yeah.
spread out.
How much? We had like a week and a half of food for everyone with the stag. Yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, you did.
That stag is still good.
Mm-hmm.
Just wanted to make sure.
But eventually, you guys pull off the road, and you do like. There are people around you, like also pull off the road. Like everyone's like a good like 20,
Yeah,
30
this is the
feet
Imperial
apart.
Highway.
Yeah, like a lot of people are traveling north right now, and the whole time you're on the road, which is why you felt you didn't feel the need to like keep a constant eye out because you were like surrounded by other travelers who were also traveling. Like you accidentally became this massive wagon train, just because there are so many people trying to get back to Nevarra
AP in
City.
numbers.
Exactly. And each of these like wagons or small caravans, like spread out off the road about 20 or 30 feet apart, and like a number of camps just begin to get set up. And you see the magnificent Morocco kind of looks at you all. Right then, you have tents, or would you like to share mine?
I believe we shall be fine on our own. Right, Fennon?
Yes, and we'll keep watch tonight. The night? I think my words start together there. Oops.
Where shall we go?
Watch the night.
Well,
Mhm.
nighttime is when I feel the most safest, so
That's ominous and weird.
What is this
Wow.
guy's deal?
What do you?
Hey, can Fennon insight this guy? Because he's just weird, and I feel like
It's just
Because-
weird.
Just weird.
because
No, like pop off, but like
Watcher got a weird vibe,
Pop
and
off.
like I don't think Miss Serrana tried to incite him once.
Nope.
Sure, make an insight check.
Alright, what is
Suss this guy's weird out.
Oh, and it's all
And it's all be like all up in that.
smells funny? No, I rolled that is Fennon's. I just
You haven't installed selected, yeah, I
was,
know.
yeah, clicked.
Yeah, 18. Oh shit. Yeah, I mean, he just seems like a weird dude. Like he seems like a.
I would ask him what he means by that, instead
Uh,
of just rolling insight.
Yeah, as you ask him that, he just takes a moment and is like, yeah, he takes a second. He kind of looks. He looks towards Cassian and then he looks towards Isen. Yeah. I don't sleep here at night. I sleep in a space where no one can touch me.
Oh,
oh,
interesting.
Well, we'll
have I heard of anything like that?
watch wagon.
You have. You've heard of a very specific extraplanar space.
Yeah.
That's why he looked at you first, or that's why he looked
Yeah.
he looked at Cassian, then he looked at you. Like, I'm
Illuvian
sorry,
Crossroad?
I know this because that person's culture appropriated yours.
Yep. Yep. Pretty much.
Yeah. Yeah. She is just
looking at him very, very intensely. Um, Only partially because of the cultural appropriation, and mostly because she's never got to see it and is jealous that this fucker knows how to do it and she doesn't.
May we sleep within it?
Of course. I have a small cottage.
It's in the cottage. What?
I'll just show you.
Alright.
And he begins to effectively summon up the magic that the ancient elves used to create Alluvian mirrors.
Oh shit, you're turning
Yeah.
Magnificent Mansion into this, and
Into
this is
Illuvian
genius.
Mirror. Yeah. It's so good.
And you
It's
see,
genius.
after about a minute, seemingly apparating into the space is this very kind of faintly shimmering, uh, like dull green outlined doorway that just kind of opens. And the door is not like, it doesn't have like a door that you open and close. It is just an opening, and you can see past it this just immense, endless space.
Incredible.
That is amazing. I've heard of this.
You've
Never
heard
seen
of
it.
this?
Yes. But this is the first time I've actually seen it.
But I'd imagine it's safer than out in the open.
It is only those I deem worthy, I guess, are capable of seeing this doorway. So that's why you can. No one else can.
Incredible. Well, I don't know about the rest of you, but that seems more inviting than out here in the dirt.
I totally want to go inside and see how it is like.
I am going to go pick some herbs before I sleep. I'll catch up later.
I'm
Oh,
also good out here. Someone needs to watch the card.
alright.
I assume that's what we're here for. He's safe and snug and whatever that is. Yeah,
Alright.
Bennett's a little wary of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, Doran's excuse was very clearly a excuse to anyone with like a passive insight of higher than like 10.
Well, the door will be up until we leave in the morning. If you wish to enter, you can. If you don't, keep an eye on my card.
I'll just nod.
Of
I'll go
course.
inside.
And he as he says that, he just steps in.
I'll go
I'm
inside.
also gonna go inside.
Yeah, same.
The three mages. Fuck yeah.
Leo, do you go inside too?
No fucking way am I going in
Yeah,
there.
I expected
Yeah.
that.
Leo,
That tracks.
I get this. Me and you on a wavelength. Fuck that.
I completely expected that.
This kind of spell in normal D&D, totally normal. This shit in Dragon Age, you're like, no, fuck you. Nuh-uh.
Yeah.
Ain't no
Yeah.
demon getting inside me, fucker.
Even getting
And we're
inside
like-
me, fucker.
We're like, oh my god, I
I
need
am
this.
slightly using some meta knowledge because I know this is not the Fade, but
Yeah.
that's me.
Also,
But-
sometimes you're just curious.
Long for
I'm
this
just
stuff.
curious. So
I'm super curious. Like
I
this
want
is
it
like,
so
oh wow,
fucking
wow.
bad.
Yeah. But it makes total sense that the three mages would step in.
Irikon will stay outside.
Really?
Okay. Wow.
Leave
Surprises me.
leave the moment for Cassius and Serana.
any sin.
And it's in because he said
And
is also,
then-
oh, I'm all over it.
And besides that, freaking Endicott's a farmer's son. He likes the outdoors.
Yeah.
And he'll just start setting up his table to see what he can do before bedtime.
Excellent. Well, for you three then that enter with the magnificent Morocco, entering, like as you step through the doorway, you feel a very noticeable shift in just reality around you. All of a sudden you almost become discombobulated because you're unsure of like direction, like what's up, what's down. Like you're standing on solid ground, but it's strange. Like it's not what you're used to on like the earth of Thetis. It's different. Um and you see uh what appear to be stretching out in hundreds of directions. Centered on a point are what look like roads. Beautiful roads. Paved with silver and gold. With elvish runes kind of inscribed throughout them. Massive runes that just give it this beautiful ancient elven visage, untouched by time. And they just stretch out as far as your eye can see.
Once I notice everything here is likely Elven, uh, I will defer completely to Eason. I don't want to disrespect anything in here at all. So I'll even let her lead, whatever, and just follow her around.
I'm just looking in awe at everything.
I don't want to disrespect nothing here.
Yeah. She he knows where to go, so she'll follow the man very closely. But she's not looking with as much reverence as you might have expected her.
The book is getting to her. The book is getting to her.
Oh fuck! Just say the truth, Eason. Tell us. What is the
No,
truth?
you fuckers never get to know. I'm gonna sit on the canon lore for the rest of my life. Eat shit, baby.
God damn.
I'm gonna
All
carry
right.
this curse till the grave. To the grave.
Forever.
Oh fuck!
You watch as he begins to travel down one of these roads, and just stops and turns to like just empty space, um, and you just hear him say, in Elvish, Arlathan, and appearing out of nowhere is this massive, beautiful cottage. 2 stories with a beautiful wraparound porch just seemingly springing out of nothing.
You've got to be fucking kidding me.
Oh shit! Especially if you know what Arlefan means.
Yeah.
Ugh. That's good.
What's he mean? What's he mean?
It's a phrase. It means this place of love. It's a
Mhm.
major. It's one of the. It's the original homeland of the elves as well.
It's the capital of their empire.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'll look at Eason, gauge her reaction to that.
Probably not a good one. Verlin sure as shit ain't.
Super not good. Yeah.
This
He
is the
said we
first
can
time
leave
any
if
of
you
you have
want.
ever seen Verlin look like visibly angry.
We can leave if you want.
Me leaving or not doesn't keep this from him.
How exactly did you come upon this power? I'll ask him.
It's a spell that has been perfected over many generations. Not too many are aware of it. fewer still are able to muster the strength to cast it. But the spell is Imperium in nature.
Uh, this place does not look very Imperium.
Oh, it's not. But most advances that they have made were not theirs.
Hmm.
We built our empire over the bones of the elves. And he doesn't say it with pride, he says it with sarcasm and irritation.
This space was created by the ancient elves. No one remembers what it's called, but now it is referred to as the Crossroads. It is a space between space. It is neither our realm or the Fade. It is a pocket dimension where reality can fold to your whim if you're strong enough.
And those, I point at the mirrors.
But you don't see any mirrors. You just see
Oh,
like an endless roads that connect into a center point.
It is amazing.
There's a reason you don't see the mirrors, and it's my own thing. But
all right. I
Oh,
got you. I got you, baby.
Pablo? Okay.
Morocco, I have a question for you.
oh, I'm sure you do.
If you are capable of this much, if you're capable of magic, spells, and conjuring to this level, why did you need an escort? Was it for company? Are you lonely? Or are you really afraid that you can't deal with random bandits on the road?
It took me a minute to cast this spell. You think a bandit's gonna wait a minute?
But surely if you can do this much, you can do quicker things better than any of us.
I know. I know where you come from. And I know the kind of magic you all learn up there, even if the circle refuses to notice it. Not everyone who is a mage chooses violence.
I see.
Some of us just want to be an enchanter.
I guess Fenton was right. It was Fenton who said that, right? That he could just be just a
Yeah.
non-violent guy.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you for answering. I also went against what my people usually do. No regrets.
He just nods at you and walks up the steps into the cottage.
I don't even follow. I'll say to the two that are with me, I don't feel so comfortable sleeping here anymore.
Yeah, you all hear as you say that. You hear Verlin speak.
Oh my
There's-
fucking god!
But there's
Get
something
that
else
out of
there. As he does, there is anger, and in the anger, you swear you hear another voice. As you just hear him say, "This Shim, and the Shims like him, spit in the face of my people."
All right.
That he does.
I will
I guess we should go
fade
then.
sense immediately.
Yeah, you
I'll
sense the
fade
same
sense
thing. You
immediately.
sense the same thing you sensed previously.
I'll look at him and say, Is there anything that can be done to rectify it somehow?
Eradicate them.
Anything more diplomatic? I'll take that as a no.
He just like his eyes kind of flicker for a second. And he kind of looks up at Isen, kind of like confused, but he doesn't say anything. He's like, "The fuck."
I think this is the perfect spot to talk about this, Isin.
I look at Isen and I nod. Same thing that happened the other day. What we talked about.
Something is wrong here.
She runs her hands through her hair once, twice. I don't know what to say.
I imagine. What do you do? What is even wrong with him?
What do you mean? There's nothing wrong with me.
Come here, come here. Let's go for a walk, maybe. I'll look at Isen and Serana and see if they want me to take Verlin a little bit away.
Are you sure it's
so they
safe
can
to
talk.
walk around here? There's not much to
Right,
walk
let's
to.
see the road.
It all seems
Wanna
to
see the
converge
road?
on that central point, so it should be safe.
I'll put you on my back.
Oh, all right.
I'll pick him up, put it on my shoulders, and just nod at Serana and listen. All right, so let's go. Let's see what's in here. And just to take him away for a little bit so they can talk.
Mm-hmm.
What is that second voice?
If I knew that, you think I would have done something about it by now, right? I don't know.
Question, just timeline. Did this start after we were in the Elven Ruin or before?
After.
Okay. It was on the ship on the way back,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Ever since we got to that ruin, he's been having those wolf dreams, correct?
Yeah.
What is a wolf's What is the significance of a wolf in your culture?
Well, there's a saying amongst our people. May the dread wolf take you. He's Fenharel. The only wolf I can think of. I'm sure there's been plenty, but when it comes down to it, he's the one.
All right.
Get this. The god of betrayal.
The god of betrayal. Do we? Oh my God, that was so far. It was so long ago. Do we know that some of y'all saw an elf?
No.
Is that
I don't think Fennon really talked about what she saw when we were in the
Yeah,
city.
and no one knows what Isen saw
No
when
one
she grabbed
says
the rod.
anything.
Significance of it. She doesn't know who that would be, so.
Yeah.
what could have happened
Yeah.
down there?
Anything, I suppose.
Could it have something to do with that rod?
I mean, maybe. I don't see why it would, but he's not even the one holding it.
Technically, he wasn't even there when you guys got it.
Yeah,
Nope.
he was on the boat.
Mm-hmm.
It was Isen that saw the wolf, wasn't it? Also.
It was, yeah, I saw
Yeah.
the man.
You saw the wolf in the last floor.
Yeah.
Did you see anything down there?
I mean, what? Didn't we all, I feel like they might know, not what we saw, but I feel like it was mentioned that there was a ghostly figure watching.
Presence,
Because
yeah.
they were the one that left the seeking torches.
Yeah, like
There
they.
was someone helping us. We
Yeah,
felt like
there's
someone
Yeah.
was helping
Yeah.
us.
Yeah.
I guess my question is, did we bring someone or something with us?
I mean, maybe. But, like, it wasn't even there, Serana. You'd
It
think
doesn't
if it
matter.
would have latched onto any of us, you'd think if it would have latched onto someone, it would have been one of the people who were there.
It could have, and then it could have jumped onto your boy. Maybe finding it an easier host, she says, clearly not understanding what she's saying.
What do you even do about this?
Well, it's in his dreams, correct?
Says he has dreams, yeah.
The one possible thing is to go into his dreams.
I've never. I don't even know where to start.
I would imagine it would require a lot of lyrium. That's just a suggestion. It seems the only direct way to deal with it.
Said it's like a friend. Says it's protecting him.
Well, it
I
could
mean, you
just
saw
be
what
saying
happened.
that. It protected
You
him, but to
fucking
what
think-
ends? We need to find out what it is. Sure, it could keep protecting him, but what if one day it decides it wants to take over?
Yeah. You're not saying anything I haven't already thought.
Then we should deal with it.
I am so phenomenally out of my depth here. I don't even know the first fucking place to start dealing with something like this. I know I have to deal with it. I know I have to do something.
Would
I
would other Dalish know?
I'd be crazy if I walked up to another Dalish and told them my boy was seeing wolves in his dreams.
Why?
Because they'd assume he's insane and that the Dreadwolf has got his fucking claws in him.
Is the Dreadwolf a demon? I don't understand.
He's a bastard.
Well, whatever you think we should do, I'll help. I don't want him to be the host to some malevolent entity. It's a god? She asked.
It's an evil god, yeah. But yeah.
Oh, perfect music for this moment. Just saying. What could it want?
I don't.
What do your people say about it?
I mean, he's. I just. Like, what do you mean? Like, you want, like, a legend?
I want the truth.
She holds up her hand. And on her finger there's a ring of sylvan wood
Ooh.
depicting Fen'Harel's betrayal of the elven gods. It is one that the Dalish keepers wear. He's a betrayer and a bastard. And he's a reminder of the things we aren't supposed to be.
Is this the legend or the truth?
Well, Sen knows that now.
Mm-hmm. Just what we know.
Are
Alright,
you
well,
are you being deceptive?
Absolutely.
Roll a deception check. Trying to roll an insight check.
Holy
Oh,
fuck.
that is delicious. Yeah,
Mm.
Natural 20, well done.
that's
Thank
excellent.
you.
Yeah, that's the gist of it, Serrano.
Alright, then the only thing I can think of is somehow going into his dreams. That's my suggestion. And then confronting this thing there. At least having a
Right.
conversation with it. Like the circle maces do during their harrowing.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I guess that's a place to start. I'll see if I can think of anything.
Alright. We should get him out of here.
Yeah.
Cassian? She'll scream.
Oh, they are coming after us. Let's run! And I'll just pull him
Oh,
and then just run. Come on, come on, come on, come on! You gotta
all
be
right.
faster than I am. And I'll just start sprinting.
Are you
But
sprinting away from
not
them?
no, towards yeah, like no, doing a circle just to play with them,
Go in a
just to
circle. Okay.
distract him. Yeah. And then but letting him win. Like I'm running, but letting him get there first.
All
And I
right.
was like, wow, you really fast. Oh, I'm tired now.
Right, yes.
We need to go.
We're fleet-footed.
Yeah, you definitely are.
We're sleeping outside.
All right.
Oh, we're not sleeping here.
No.
This place is strange. It's better outside. Besides, we need you to keep an eye on the others.
Yes. I get a bad feeling here.
Oh, but I can read the floor. Like,
You can what?
and he points towards like the ancient elven on the paved roads. He's like, this.
What does it say?
You can read it too, can't you?
Yeah, I'm just checking.
Sure.
Checking on
Yeah,
your
we just
knowledge.
want to
Yes,
know.
yes.
Yeah,
What does it say?
we want to
It's
know your
absolutely a
interpretation
test.
of it.
Oh, he looks down at like the road that him and Cassian stopped on. He just kind of looks down at it. I think it might be like a city or something. He kind of looks closer at it. As he's looking at it, he goes, "Wait. Actually, no, he wasn't there. Yeah." He looks down at it. He goes, this road reads Oathmavir, which I think is eternal tomorrow. Is what that
Right.
is what that translates
Yeah.
into.
Yes.
the room we
certainly,
went into.
Yes. Yes. We went there.
You've been there?
Yes.
When we headed to the island.
Out at sea. Yeah.
Oh. He kind of
What
like
else does he say?
by the way, as he says the name out loud, you see where the road just seemed to expand forever. About 40 feet down it, apparating out of nowhere, is this beautiful alluvian mirror.
You're
Fucking
fucking kidding me!
Oh my god!
You slut! Fuck! Oh my god.
Ooh.
And he just looks at it as he says it. He goes,
That was not there before.
I've heard of the mirrors.
right. You're a keeper, yes.
Yeah. Ha 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 ha! I want this so bad. It's not even funny.
Well,
Are there
Mr.
other
Mr.
roads
Morocco
that you
did
can read?
say that this place is weird like reality or something, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, when he said fold, I didn't think it so literally.
Is that the only thing you can read? Is there anything else?
Well, I mean, I can go to a different road and read it, but I'm assuming it goes to another place.
Probably another city, yeah.
I don't know how much we want to play around in here.
Um,
Wait, you said it's a ruin. Do you think this thing goes? Is there anything left of that place?
Did we see a
probably
mirror?
crumble.
Did we see a mirror?
No.
There was a lot of that you didn't see of that place, but the
No,
last thing you
right.
do remember is it crumbling down around a
Yeah,
Lipalon.
no, it's
And we're losing a
completely
Liphalon, yes.
Yeah.
yeah, it's completely dead. That place
If I
crumbled on
like
itself.
stuck my head through the mirror, would I be able to see?
Yo, I could just pull you in. That shit
Yeah.
could just
Yeah.
suck you up.
I know, but I'm so curious.
So am I.
Oh, I hate this.
I don't know
Uh,
if we should name another city.
Right.
Well, each
Maybe we
each
should-
road has ancient Elven on it
And
because each road leads to a different mirror.
Eldorado.
I was able to read the book after some time. So if I spent enough time looking at these, I could probably figure it out. But Verlin seems to just get it right away. Right?
Yeah, he just looks at it and he inherently knows what it says.
Yeah. I want to know so bad. Oh,
Listen,
Listen.
if you want to go check the other roads, we
Wait.
can just
He's Sin, and he just begins to run around towards each of the roads.
I'm gonna chase
Lord.
after him.
Yes, stay close to this.
after. Yep.
And he stops after about a minute of running because it is a massive space with hundreds of roads. And he stops at one. And he looks at it. Hey, Sin, we can go home.
What do you? She's gonna look down.
It takes you a second, but eventually you suss it out, especially since you read and translated the book. Well, you don't get it immediately, you get it a few seconds later, and you read Arlathan. It's like our keeper used to talk about.
Yeah. It's crazy. How is that even possible? She sort of like blinks a couple times, like it's she's not really processing it. I suppose we could.
Do you think there's anyone there?
Well, I mean, maybe.
How about we help the bad people that are trying to take over the world and do bad things with it? We befriend this man and ask him, once we're back, to do this again so we can reach your city if you want. And he seems hesitant because it's not his deal and he doesn't want to appropriate more. And be it a Teventer, people will already think that you're appropriating everything. So he's being very careful in his words. Maybe there is a point to befriend this. How is it equal us?
Enchanter.
No, the bad word.
Shemlin.
Exactly. I didn't want to say it, it's not my word, but maybe there's a point. Maybe we can befriend him and be nice to him and keep him as a contact, and you know that he can do this, and we come back. Do you guys decide what you want to do?
I understand this is very tempting.
Our keeper
right now
always
we have
spoke
other
about
things.
it. It's supposed to be the most beautiful and magnificent city ever.
Yeah.
Besides,
sure
we
it
have
is.
3 people outside. 4, actually. Keep forgetting we have dogs as well now. Who would not know anything about all of this? Listen, maybe it's not even my right to be but I love magic in any shape and form, and I would have loved to see how your people used to live and how their magic were. I can't believe I'm saying this, but maybe we can come back to it. Or you can come back. I'm not going to assume that you let me come along, but
Yes, and I got chewed out for making a dumb decision while drunk. A decision like this should at least be spoken of with everyone.
it's not their right to decide what they do. It's their world. But what I
Well,
mean is,
just so that people know where Ethan would like to
right,
go
exactly.
eventually.
And in the end, it's their decision whether we come along or not. But no hard feelings if we can't. But I would love to see it.
She's going to turn to Verlin and like kneel down so she's on eye level. You know, Art of the Fen is this year. Don't you think this is the kind of thing everybody would like to see?
Yeah, that's true. Do you think any of these crossroads lead to the Dales? I always wondered what that place looked like.
I'm sure they do, yeah. I'm gonna...
Do we even know where the Arlathven is taking place yet?
That's a great question. I don't know if I know.
You don't know.
I don't know. And have no way to figure it out.
No.
Well,
Oh, man.
not quite, but never missed one, so
I've never been to one.
no, you haven't. Only been once, but our clan never missed. Never. So, it'd be a shame if we started now. I'm sure we'll figure it out.
It's just so rare we get to see something that's ours.
I know.
You see, like, his eyes start tearing up a bit.
Would you like to stay here tonight?
No, if you all are uncomfortable, we should go.
I don't mind one way or another.
Plus, it makes my
I'm
head
not
feel all fuzzy and weird, and I don't know.
I'm not uncomfortable. It's out of respect.
Then perhaps we go. But I'll promise you this. I'll figure out a way to get us back here. And when it's time, we'll go.
Maybe, and he'll turn to his son. If we help this man and make sure that he holds us in high esteem and regard, he certainly doesn't seem to care about our status. A man of his of his power would have certainly know what we are. Maybe you could try and see where he learned this and learn it yourself at some point. That way you don't depend on any Shemlin. Did I say it right?
Yes, you did.
I mean, you did, but you kind of just slurred against yourself.
I don't mind. I do that all the time.
I'm alright. I'd prefer to be able to do it myself, I'll admit. Yeah.
Maybe he can point out where he learned.
Perhaps. Not a bad plan.
Sometimes I actually put my brain to work, you know.
Hey, Sin?
Yeah?
Did we have one of these things? Our clan.
I don't think so. No. We in our world today, we did a lot more traveling than we did building beautiful cities.
Yeah. Well, I'm ready to go.
Yeah. Me too.
Right. Shall we?
You see, like, just off to the side, um, that same kind of shimmering doorway, but you can see outside of it, and you just see, like, Morocco's wagon and, like, the rest of the camp. One thing to note, you do see some of your companions, and although you've been in here for a good little while, it doesn't seem like they have moved very far.
Oh shit.
Oh, timey-wimey thing. Okay.
Correct.
Oh, interesting.
Oh.
Oh, if you want to rejuvenate.
That is
I'm
how
joking.
teleportation works. Because technically, this is a space for teleportation.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, all right. Ellen, you have a lot more berries to shoot tomorrow, so we better go.
Yeah, let's get out of here. Hope Mr. Morocco don't mind us just leaving like this.
I think he will
Well.
be fine.
He left it as an open invitation, so we'll be fine.
You guys exit?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. As you guys step out, the rest of you,
And that is why it's called the funny bone.
well, no, actually, not even that. Um,
Good try.
you all will just watch them step in, and we're turning to go about your business, and they just step right back out. Roughly 15 seconds have passed.
Jesus Christ.
The fuck?
Close
is
speech,
that?
I guess. They
What
came
did
through their
it?
senses, it looks like.
Did it smell?
I'll just let Eason and Verlin say everything. I'm
Yeah.
not gonna.
We saw
Not
what we
gonna say
needed to
anything.
see. But I'm partial to the outdoors.
Fast food, I suppose.
Oh yeah, it's weird. You know, not much to look at in there.
Yeah, it was a bit stuffy. I prefer, the open air.
Made my head feel funny.
Yeah.
Well, that isn't good. I'm about to go pick some herbs if you want something to calm yourself. I'm sure I can get something for tea.
You want some help?
Absolutely, if you want to come along.
He looks at you.
If
He
it is
said,
fine with your mother.
Go on. Go on. She kind of like.
"I love that she has never corrected anyone
Yeah.
on that." By
No,
the way,
No.
I was about to make a point. Every single time somebody says your mother, she sort of gives a little head shake, like, "Do I look old enough to be
Am
this
I that
boy's
fucking
mother?"
old?
But she never says anything.
No, she never did.
So I
I
stick
have
with
no clue how old Fennin looks. I mean, it's in looks in character.
Yeah. She is and probably looks like she is in her very early 20s. And that is like a 10-year-old boy.
mm-hmm.
So,
Do the math, y'all,
Do the
yeah.
math.
and go ugh.
Ew.
Yeah.
Are we dealing with a don't tell mom the babysitter's dead kind of scenario
Oh
here?
my God.
Or don't
Oh my
don't
God.
tell the babysitter that the mom is dead.
Oh my God.
In this
Oh.
case.
Yeah, this is Adventures in Babysitting.
Yeah. He kind of just. Eason, is it all right?
Yeah, of course. Go on.
All right. He rushes to your side. The Mabari immediately kind of just like started licking him. He's like, stop. Like giggling.
Yeah, he'd go to take him out. While he's gathering his stuff, point out the herbs that he knows. For what they can be used for. A lot of them, like, I'm sure this boy probably has some amount of idea of like minor herbs, yeah?
Yeah.
Uh some of the stuff that he says is strictly wrong from what he's learned probably. Cuz Doran taught himself. And it works. It's very very effective. Also definitely not the normal.
He uses his own terminology for shit.
It's not even just that. He'll pick up a berry that might even be poisonous and be like, I use this for medicine.
This is really
It's
useful.
it's like, wait, what?
No, yeah, Verlin's
my
like,
God.
no, sir.
Yes, what-
You probably shouldn't.
It's
Poison ivy. I can make some medicine out of this.
Best way to
if you-
keep from getting sick is to get sick already, so the other sickness can't get
Oh
you.
yeah, you're like that fucking ancient Greek king who just ate a bunch of poison.
Ate a bunch of
to
poison?
to
No.
get fucking immune.
he's like, no, it isn't. Jordan raised an eye. He's like, if you mix it to leave of and you like say a name, it causes your the wound to numb without infecting.
Do you say the wrong name? Is what I'm gonna ask you. Of the leaf.
It's probably he probably has the correct names for the herbs themselves. It's just he uses things in like ways that most people would be like, why would you even attempt that? Like,
Well, I mean, I'm not much of an alchemist, Mr. Doran, so I can't really speak on that. I just know that, typically, we don't, you know, whatever you say.
that is like scratching his chin a bit. He's like looking at his. Oh man, I guess at his clothes because he has shit hidden all over. Like, it's effective, I think. Like, now he's doubting himself a little bit because the kid, just for like a split second, before he's like, "No, it's a kid. It's 10. He's 10." Before he goes off and he gathers. I'm telling you, he's gathering stuff for his potion of the day. But if possible as well, could I make a survival check to find something that might help for a relaxing tea of some kind?
Sure, yeah, go make a survival check.
19.
19. Yeah, easy enough. You find, yeah, because of the time of year, yeah, that'd be fine. You find, kind of hanging from, some vines, kind of stretched across a couple of sparse trees, here. Whatever you might call it, it's up to you. But you do find like a few clippings of like an arbor blessing plant,
Wonderful. You would,
which has like calming uses to it. You can usually ground it up, make it into like a tea or something.
you would have naturally the boy help him
Yeah.
collect him and whatnot.
And he just kind of looks over at you as you're doing this. He goes, "All right, I just gotta say, the berry you picked. I mean, you can do whatever you want with it, Mister Doran, but I can assure you that I saw um I saw in some books and I heard that berry can be used to make some pretty gnarly poison. So I'm just gonna let you know."
He will chuckle a bit. He says, "If you eat it in mass, or if too much of it enters your blood, sure, but a little bit just numbs. It's I guess I don't know what the term is. Your muscles stop working there a bit, and it doesn't hurt as bad. And I've been using it for years with no ill effect.
Are you sure there's not been any long-term effects?
I hope this has been no long term. Are you suggesting something?"
He just gives you a smile.
Mm.
Nope.
He has that smile, but he's like glaring just a little bit, like a teasing glare. Like, I'll show you. He just needs a small step, but he'll get the flowers and say, "We should hurry back before your mother gets too worried."
All right. And he doesn't correct anyone either.
Ding! Pop off.
I need to roll d6 4. Another one of these, huh? Got it.
Nice.
Listen, if somebody raises you and cares for you, they're your mother.
Exactly.
Simple as that.
Exactly.
Doesn't
They're
matter
your
the
parent.
age.
He
Exactly.
does. It does not matter. You are caring for him. You are the mother, and like that is how Doran views it.
Yeah.
But yeah, he'll head back
Yeah,
and he'll settle down before he. Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Yeah, did you guys get back and you all have completed setting up camp for the evening? Ignoring the shimmering doorway that's just
Yeah.
a few
Give that
feet
shit
from
a
you.
wide berth.
Yeah.
Put some caution tape around it.
Was there anything anyone wished to do before we?
Yes.
Yes.
I want to look for Leo at some point.
Shadow step. No. Leo Vaughn, what are you up to? Are you perceivable currently? Roll a perception
Holy-
check. Cassian.
Wow, sure. Sure. 14. It's not bad for me.
It's not bad.
But
no
I don't
Leo,
see him.
no Leo Vaughn. Yeah, he's a stealthy fucker.
Right. Listen, I was trying to, come with an honest perspective.
Mr. Cassian, who are you talking to?
The wind, darling, the wind. Sometimes it talks back, Don't
Must have
worry,
been
I'm
the
fine.
wind.
He leans over towards you, Doran's like, you see, long-term effects.
Oh my god.
He's taking it back. He's like, "What?"
Just make sure it doesn't last for more than 4 hours.
But yeah, whenever you feel like you want to talk, let me know. And you might hate me, but I don't hate you. And no, I don't know what your life was. Cannot have. Don't know. And he's just walking around the camp trying to, see if I cannot. I was born.
Roll another perception check.
He would just be talking to
I
himself.
love the idea that Leo's just following closely, right behind him.
No, 11.
Okay.
Like everyone else can see him, but
Yeah.
he just turns
Yeah,
and
I'm
Leo
oblivious.
turns with him.
Yep. I can't say I know what it is like to be you. I can't say I know how your life was. I know I cannot say what it is like to not have money. I was born well, but that was not something I chose for myself. It just was. But I tried to make something out of that. I saved out of my own desire. I wanted to help people, and there were many like you and like Fennon that were captured to be taken and abused and sacrificed and enslaved. And I risked my life for them, didn't ask anything in return because that's not why I did it. So you may not like me because I was born rich. But I try. Try my best.
Leo Vaughn, do you
And
say
at some
anything?
point he's gonna stop and just look around one more time.
Sure, make a perception check.
Yay! 15! Yay! Still nothing! And just sit, slowly go back.
Alright.
Maybe I just spoke to trees. I don't even know. He would just go back to the camp and sit down and get get the book, that one book that took him back to, you know,
Mm-hmm.
way back when they were entering the Fade, and see if you can gather anything else from it.
Okay.
But it's gonna be later at night before we go to bed.
All right.
Because Zen is not the only one who has a book. I also do.
Just a bunch of
Trauma
trauma
books.
books. Yeah.
Oh, books, that's fun.
I have
Whenever
to,
Dorn gets back, he makes. Oh, sorry.
yeah, no, I was just gonna say I have to ask Leovon, do you do or say anything?
Nope.
Good to know. Dorn?
I was gonna say whenever Dorn gets back, he does brew the tea, before anything, and offers it. Let's be perfectly honest. First to Verlin, because he was the one that offered it. Next to his Sin, who seems to be in a constant state of stress.
Yeah.
That tracks.
Yeah. I'll take that tea.
Nighttime juice.
But he does. What?
Said mama needs her nighttime juice.
Oh, okay.
Or is
He does
it-
offer it to everyone. But the one he gives to Verlin's a little bit extra special. Because he wants to prove that his alchemy isn't shit. His is mixed
You
with
gonna
a potion.
poison the kid?
It's not a
Yeah.
potion. It's not a poison. There's no
Gonna kill
poison
him.
in this
He's
one.
dead.
One of his choose a stat for him. Just any of them.
Dex.
Dex. God, I was hoping you'd pick one that's probably low for him. It becomes 10. Which is actually
Well-
perfect. That means it's very relaxing. It literally is very relaxing at that point. He's like,
I thought this was gonna increase it. That's why I said Dex.
No, it makes it. It can increase it. His is a potion of mediocrity. It makes a stat 10.
Inika just
Hey, I
watched.
could use that with my wisdom. Give it to me.
Buddy, I have more. But hey,
Inika-
this is actually perfect. 'Cause if he does it with Dex, that means this thing is so relaxing that he's like ready to fall asleep the second he starts drinking it. You
Yeah,
know?
he
his
like
muscles
just,
are relaxed.
he stops moving.
Is his-
he's just
Is his
drinking
the
it.
only one that does that?
Yeah.
Only his, yeah. I made
Okay.
his into a potion. I'm gonna be honest here. I don't need these. I don't have any stat below it. Of 10 or below. It's useless for me.
Wow, weird flex there.
Inika
I mean-
watches this and he goes, "Where's his table?"
Oh my god.
He pulls out some he pulls out a mortar and pestle and stuff like that from his coat. He mixes some other leaves with this flour because it's not just the flour.
Yeah.
You need some dried leaves in it,
And to paint a picture, like he's not clean, and he's not neat. Like his shit is literally like what you imagine someone in the wild looks
he's a
like
forest hobo.
when they craft
He's a
shit.
forest hobo.
Yeah.
He's Radagast the
Like,
Brown.
it's not a like for example, it's not
Yes,
a
the brown.
porcelain mortar and pestle, which is normal. It is straight up just like a rounded rock and a smaller rounded rock, like to crush together basically. Like it's very rough stuff he uses.
Mhm.
It's
I feel
Bear
like-
Grylls' version of alchemy.
Yeah, I feel
Yeah.
like Doran is the type who would have bird shit on his shoulder and just ignore it.
God damn.
Harsh.
Okay.
Yeah,
Harsh
I mean,
but true.
You wrong?
I mean,
Nah,
like much to your surprise, Easton Verlin passes out early. Like he just
Damn. Okay.
he drinks that tea. He like plays around with his sling a little bit, and then just like a kid on a road trip, just like falls over and just goes to sleep like against the wagon.
Okay, King. I love this.
After he's asleep, Doran does quietly say, loud enough for his Sin to hear, I added some things to relax him a little bit further, just the flour.
She turns and looks at him like, it was real bold of you to just say that you drugged my child. Yeah, okay, sleepy time tea, I guess.
He's admitting it. He if you give him that look, he's like, well, I didn't want to be deceptive about it. Nothing dangerous, just
Right, yeah, I would hope for your sake it wasn't.
he's like, inched away a bit, like, you know, slid away.
Yeah.
Don't worry, the Dreadwolf will just make him sober again.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
I mean, even still, I want to make this very clear. You just admitted to putting drugs
Drugging
in
a
my
child.
child's
No,
tea, and she
no.
takes a big fat sip out of that tea.
That is hilarious.
Yeah.
Hey, it's
I'm going
quiet
to sleep.
time.
Yeah.
Child is asleep. I finally get some peace and quiet. Gonna go get depressed by reading
I
my book.
realize
Yeah,
how
gonna go read
bad
my
it
travel
sounds.
book.
Doran didn't mean like I drugged him. Doran meant it like it
Oh,
is
no,
just
I know.
really relaxing tea, basically.
It's okay. He put what's the name?
No,
What's
not the
the name of
bears.
that? No, of that medicine that really knocks you out.
Melatonin?
Yeah.
No, melatonin is nothing. Melatonin is
Tryptophan?
not. There's
Ambien?
something else. Yeah, Ambien. Thank you.
Ambient
L-
in a kiss.
lithium?
No, Ambien. That's the one that I was thinking of.
Are we talking about
Fantastic.
crack cocaine?
Yeah.
No, we're talking
No, that's
about
the
Ambien.
opposite.
That definitely doesn't get you sleepy.
No, it doesn't.
Opposite. Who else accepts Doran's hobo
I mean,
tea?
if you take enough of it.
Yeah, well, that
True.
will put you to
Sleepy-
sleep
sleepy
forever.
forever.
Yeah.
Sleepy forever. Oh no, who all takes Doran's
no.
hobo tea?
Yeah, I meant Ambien.
I kind of just came up with the scenario of if freaking Eason asks him, "What all did you put in?" and she writes it down, takes it to Idikad, asks him, "Hey, is any of this anything I should watch out for feeding my child?" And Idikad just goes, "No, you do not give this to a child." And then she
Yeah.
goes straight for Doran. You son of a bitch!
I'll kill that.
Clearly, you're wrong. He woke up. He's fine.
He lived.
He lived.
He better, bitch.
Who all
Oh
takes
my
hobo
God.
tea? This is needed for my necessary. This is going to.
Wait, did you make only one for him, or are there enough for
No,
everybody?
he makes tea and he offers it to anyone who wants it.
I'll take
I'll
the
take
hobo
it.
tea.
I'll take it. I'll
The
take
fuck?
it. I mean, I drank your potion without knowing what it was.
It was
It's out
alcohol.
straight
It was
up
just
alcohol.
alcohol.
He has
Yeah, it
more.
was alcohol. It was fantastic. I really want more.
That shit was like really high content alcohol.
That it was great. I
Fuck,
felt great.
You can clean your drain with that.
Is this
I felt
FDA approved
fantastic.
or only like an emergency authorization?
Yeah, right.
Jesus.
It's like in those infomercials you see at night that says not FDA approved.
Yeah.
There's
I'll
Fennon's
totally
It's
routine.
5 hour energy.
I love that.
No, she's taking first watch. She doesn't want to be relaxed.
She needs to be wired.
I need to be wired. Give me some coffee.
Oh fuck! I forgot about watches.
Sadly,
Yes,
did not
someone
manage to
needs to
make
watch.
coffee this time.
No.
I keep
Fuck
wanting to get
watches, bro.
coffee. I keep failing. Fuck watches, indeed.
Where are you gonna find the beans?
Just in the wild. I do it like on a roll of
In
3
the
out of
wild.
D6.
Yeah,
you know,
coffee beans grew in the
find
wild
anything in the
before they
woods.
became
You find beans in the
domesticated.
wild.
I
That
guess.
is totally how it works for coffee. You find them in the wild.
Listen, we are basically going towards the equator. I'm sure there's more coffee beans here.
Yeah,
For sure.
oh
Yeah, but you
show.
have to harvest them, peel them, roast them.
You can
Or
find
does it
anything in
quick?
the woods if you
Eat
look
that
hard
shit
enough.
straight.
I want to mention, by the way, Doran does do his alchemy very quickly, Leovon. Like, with surprising swiftness, considering the fact he uses some, like, old knives and rocks, basically, to make it. It is
Jesus
very quick.
Christ.
Would it be called alchemy, or is it just making tea?
It's just making
Oh,
tea.
no, it's more than that.
Making tea is
for
alchemy,
example,
technically.
The potion of, yeah, for the potion of
Homeopathy.
mediocrity, for
Co-
example, it takes him an
coffee is-
hour to gather and make it.
It's
all together.
homeopathy.
I
Ah.
hate it. I hate it so much.
Yeah,
You just take a little bit of poison and water and dilute it ever so much, and then
ever
it's
so
there.
much.
It's so
Yeah,
sad.
I mean, that's kind of what he does.
But in D&D, it works because magic.
Oh my
It's
god.
I mean,
I hate it here.
real life, it kind of works.
Anyways.
No!
Certain
Fuck
cases.
up. No, it does
No.
not.
It does
Oh,
not.
a lot of things.
You
that
all
use
go
medicines.
to sleep.
The DM would like to move on.
The night
was going to ask-
closes. Oh yeah, sorry, Nikon. Yes. What?
I was going to ask, could I continue working on Serana's mutagen?
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
I was making good headway.
Excellent. So yeah, you go ahead and do that.
18.
18. All right. Let's see here. Yeah. 18. You feel like you're close. You there's something that's just not quite connecting from your notes, and like from taking what you have in your notes and putting it into practice. There's something that's not connecting there, but you're close.
Okay. Yeah, pack things up, mark where I'm at in my formula book. I can take third watch if that's okay. Looking at everyone drinking the sleepy time tea.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm out.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
I think
I can hold on.
Finn's the only one who's like semi-conscious, except maybe Doran. I don't think he sleeps much.
Doran sleeps plenty. He wakes up early, but he does hit the dirt for a while, expecting his dogs to catch anything that gets too close.
Mm-hmm.
And as Doran's offering tea, Ilikad will like put some in a flask. Like, I could use this for later.
Old tea, got it. Weirdo.
Hey, I like letting tea sit for a second after you've brewed it.
Yeah, cool tea's tasty.
Yeah, don't be shitting on Southern iced tea, all right?
It's different than
Iced
just
tea is cold. It's not room temperature, just out. It's
I
been
know.
sitting there on the
I
table
know.
tea.
It's just leafy water at that point.
It's
It's leafy water. You're drinking leafy water.
Bitch, that's all tea
make it
is
cold.
leafy water. The fuck?
If you leave it sit too long, it's gonna separate. You're gonna see it.
That's any
ways of
tea.
making water cold.
Oh my god.
Holy
Anyway,
shit.
I guess
Anyways.
first
I
I
watch.
was-
passed out with my book. I
Yep.
was reading it. The tea relaxed me, and I'm like sleeping with my book on my
Mhm.
chest.
Doran has
Um,
drugged you twice now. Good job.
Yeah.
you guys.
I want to say
I
on
hate
video,
y'all.
I misunderstood what homeopathy is. I googled it. Not what I thought it was.
not
No,
real.
No,
It's
not real. Not real, baby. Not real.
I misunderstood what Ivan said. I thought Ivan was saying using
Can I-
walnuts poison
can I
in medicine,
interest
which
you in
is a thing and
some
has been.
essential
no, homeopathy
oils?
bullshit.
Essential
Yeah.
oil seller. Yeah.
Yeah,
Essential
essential
oils,
oil.
yeah. Absolutely not. Doran, absolutely not.
Just a
It's
dropper
wonderful.
full
I
each bit
misunderstood.
under your tongue, and you won't have cancer anymore.
Never. Never again. Anyway, before we stop making more statements, continue.
Dude,
Take this chance now.
homeopathy is literally defined as a pseudo-scientific system.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
It's
no,
not even real science.
It's not even real science.
But it has been around since
Yeah,
1796, so that's cool.
I
You're like, oh, are
misunderstood.
you vomiting? Well, I'll take this thing that makes people vomit and dilute it till there's nothing left of it, and
Mhm.
then give you more to stop you vomiting.
I'll
Like,
sell you
what?
water.
You want
It's
water?
just
I-
water.
Do you like
It's
water?
just water.
I misunderstood. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's not what I
you're
thought it
fine.
was.
You're fine. You're fine.
Yeah.
You guys
I don't know
eventually
words. I'm not stupid.
sleep for the night. As Finnan, you take first watch. Go ahead and
I do.
roll a perception check.
Perception.
10. Yeah, I mean, a lot of the camp around you is still kind of like the several different camps kind of dotted around are still kind of up and about, but most of them are starting to like die down, and like that collective noise that just a bunch of people gathered in a space makes seems to slowly dwindle. But yeah, nothing seems to catch your attention or anything. Eventually your watch comes to a close. No one volunteered for second watch, so
was
I
gonna say,
never
all
volunteered
these
for
bitches
watch.
are way asleep, so I don't even know what to do. These dorks.
Pick one. Just pick one, bro.
or don't pick any and just go to sleep.
Just try and wake up Leo.
Ah, okay.
Go on. Keep watch.
I was dreaming about bacon.
I'll give you actual bacon.
That's a promise number 3.
She pulls out a piece of bacon.
He like gets to attention, like, huh?
It was a quick turnaround on that promise.
Delivered. Going to bed.
Leo, I need you to roll a stealth check. Excellent. Okay. So 18 perception check. Yeah, your watch is even less eventful than Finnan's, as at this point, all of the campsites on the road surrounding you guys have just all dwindled to nothing. Even the campfires are mere embers. And your watch seems to complete with 0 issue. And you go to wake up Itakon?
Feels like the doctor's turn. Yep.
Yeah. Itakon, you are awoken by Leo Vaughn.
Oh, good evening. All right, I'm up.
Alright, go ahead and roll a perception check.
Watch the road, not your table.
It's not even set up. It's collapsed.
You know what I mean.
No, I don't.
Watch the road. Stop dreaming about potions.
Okay.
You just thought of 3 different things while I was talking to you, didn't you?
I'm 3 different ways of understanding what you meant, but okay, sure.
Oh,
Good
God.
night.
It was a joke. I'm done. Okay.
I know. I like derailing things. Ah, got you.
Wow. Anti-comedy.
Shadow step.
We love to see it. Shadow step, excellent. He disappears.
Into his bedroll.
Yeah, roll a perception check, Itakon.
Okay. 8.
8, excellent. I mean, yeah,
Nice.
you're fine. I mean, it's like everyone is asleep around you. Like even the other camps are sleeping. This is a large group of collected people. Someone would be very stupid to like a highwayman or a bandit would be very stupid to attempt anything here. So your watch goes uneventful.
Would it be
And-
possible to wake up halfway through his last watch?
Yeah, absolutely.
Because yeah, Thorn doesn't get a whole lot of sleep. He gets sleep, just not, usually
Yeah.
8 hours. When he gets up, he would sit by the dock and make very, very scant, casual conversation for like 5 minutes before he'd go and gather herbs again, so he doesn't slow everyone down. Oh. Something actually. I meant to roll that DM. You notice Itakad, even with an 8 probably, when Dorn gets up, he seems to be a little bit panicked.
Are you all right? Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Look like you
Yeah,
didn't sleep very well.
I don't get along with sleeping with strangers too much. Besides, and he like pulls himself out from under his dogs, which get up as he gets up, because they sleep just in a pile effectively.
They are the fur blanket.
Yeah. It's too damn hard and heavy for me to get good sleep.
I can understand that.
Anything happened during the night?
Nothing on my watch. Nothing on anyone else's watch.
That's good.
Sun will be coming up about any time now.
He'd glance up, nod. So I'm going to get on then, so I don't slow down the caravan. It was too dark for me to see everything last night, so
Oran, do you care if I ask you a question before you set out for your harvesting?
it depends on the question. But go on.
Where did you learn to make those potions?
I uh most of them I learned just by doing, but I had a bit of a hunter teach me for half a year or so. I wouldn't
Hands-on
say they're potions as much as just he shrugs, just
remedies?
teas and salves more like it. And some alcohol from a certain fruit that likes to ferment given time.
It's a hands-on approach. Trial and error.
He
Tell
will
me,
nod. There was some error.
tell me,
Certainly.
did your teacher ever ever just try to pull the old never mind, never mind. Just
He just kind of raises an eyebrow, like,
kind
okay.
chuckles a bit, waving it off.
No, he didn't try to pull much. He was a strict man. Very strict.
Well, it's understandable. It's one wrong ingredient, and you find yourself either with something blowing up in your face, or you'll be tasting something bitter, and then you'll be asleep for 3 days.
No, nothing that fantastic. Definitely not. I don't know what the hell you make. I typically just make some salves that protect against disease, infection and help numb the pain. Nothing that's going to explode at me. How do you make plants explode at you, actually?
Well, for the most part, it is just a certain combination of chemicals.
I'm going to assume chemicals is just the ingredients. I figured, but I didn't.
Yeah.
You know what? Good enough. Well, if that is the question, then I'm. He just kind of like tilts his head towards the woods.
Happy hunting.
Hopefully not hunting. But he'll head
Or,
off with his dogs and in Solid too if she wants to come.
or harvesting, whichever.
Actually, where does I'm curious, Tim. Where does Eninsala sleep? Does she sleep with the Mabari or is she sleeping with Fenn?
She sleeps with Fennon.
Okay. Then yeah, he'd head out with his dogs to go do his morning ingredient hunt, and if possible, search for some eggs.
Eggs.
Search
Eggs.
for some
Some
eggs.
eggs, you know.
Some eggs,
Correctly.
you know. We're going out there to get some eggs. Yeah. Eggs. Interesting. Sure, make a survival check.
We're out here in Minnesota.
Minnesota.
Did I say it like that? Was this me
Yeah.
or did this come out of nowhere?
Yeah.
You have such a malleable like accent sometimes.
Accent, yeah.
Like you say certain words like in one part of the country how they say it, and like other words you say totally different. It's very funny. I very much enjoy it.
Like some folks say,
Face though.
some folks say comfortable, some folks say comfortable.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Comfortable.
So 18. 18? Yeah, I would say honestly, given where you guys are, you probably could find some like some like quail nests and find some like
Nice.
quail eggs.
I will say I
Um,
have resourceful, which doubles the amount that I get.
you do. So yeah, you find with an 18, you find in your feature, you find a bounty, enough quail eggs for each person in your party to get 2.
Oh.
Nice.
He's actually excited for that, you know?
Yeah.
It's not often you get eggs, with like you get breakfast while traveling, you know?
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah, so he's excited to come
Don't
back.
what, don't some fucking D&D packs come with like a pan?
Mm-hmm.
Am I crazy? Yeah, okay.
Oh,
I
do
don't
you
know
think
if
he has a
mine
pan?
does.
He's gonna ask Idicott when he
Mess
gets
kit, yeah.
back if he has a pan, but
Oh, yeah, the
otherwise
mess
he's
kit.
going to use a
I
rock.
have a mess kit.
Idicott has cooking tools and 2 points in skill. Useful.
You wanna cook it then?
Yeah, let's
Yeah?
cook this shit. The fuck?
Yeah. You
I-
all are beginning to awaken as Doran's coming back with a big shit-eating grin as he normally wears, carrying very gently a bundle of small quail eggs.
Lovely. Much less than the venison, but I won't put that against you.
Well, with the venison, we don't exactly have to get a lot of food, but adding it to it makes a decent breakfast.
I was
Yes.
going to say, if we could probably mix some meat into some scrambled eggs, make a large mess.
Steak and eggs. Steak and eggs.
Steak and eggs.
I have a few spices I might even be able to add into it. I could probably maybe make something with this. I have a pan and some forks. I have utensils. I have,
Yeah, I have a mess kit too. I think most of us should have that. I don't know. I think
Uh,
that's only in dungeoneers, I believe, or explorers, whatever. Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. You have one though.
Mhm.
Yep.
Gotcha.
I mean, the
Uh,
doctor apparently has cooking utensils, so
He
Oh, yeah,
does.
that-
Yep.
that's
cook
even
these
better.
up.
does
That's
indeed.
even better.
Yep, I took that from that old camp and cleaned it up.
Yeah. He has a pack full of like pans, pots, small bits of cutlery and plates. My man's got salt and pepper. Like, yeah, he's ready for a feast.
Ready for a feast. Look at that. Thorn would softly set the bundle of quail eggs beside you. And actually, because the only things he has are the strips of cloth on his person. You see when he sets it down and it opens up, it's one of the sashes he carries like around his waist or around his chest, stuff like that. The inside of it has 2 little spots, where it's like a cloth holster almost, within it. Like a pocket, inside pocket, basically.
Excellent.
Throw inside in his man's backpack is just his clothes.
Idicott, go ahead and make a cooking tools check using your wisdom.
Okay. Oh, wisdom? Oh,
Yep.
okay. Oh shit, I forgot to add it to the tools because I have only 2 points in it.
2 points in tools is proficiency in the tool.
No, it's the points we get when we level.
Yeah, 2
2 of
points
that
is
is
proficiency.
Yeah, I
proficiency in
think
a
that's
tool.
proficiency. Yeah.
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 Okay.
So you can add that already
Yeah, I think it's 3 points for a martial
for a
weapon.
skill.
A skill.
For a skill. Two for
Gotcha.
a tool or a weapon. Which is funny
And
because
3
it
for a
equals
skill.
out exactly for Tasha's basically, with those are equal, which is hilarious.
Yeah.
And 3 for a skill. 1 for a simple weapon.
Okay. Query attribute wisdom. So boom.
Oof.
7. Okay.
Ruining the quail eggs.
Some of them.
Wait, what do I get advantage because Doran's there?
Oh, Doran, are you helping him?
May I?
May
Absolutely.
I would like good breakfast.
I would like good breakfast, absolutely.
Yeah, go roll again.
Oh, okay. Oh. Okay, please.
This
Okay,
man's-
did I do that right with the modifiers?
It looks like
Yes.
it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's correct.
Okay.
You have 0 wisdom?
I didn't roll well.
Right.
Poor man.
Okay, go for it. Roll.
Yes, 20.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that is much better.
Going saves the eggs.
Perfectly fluffy, delicious.
Like he just almost falls out of the pan. Oh shit! He catches it.
Quail egg is presented to all of you. I'll even say, because you rolled 24, some of the preserved venison, cut it up, cut thin slices of it. You make venison
right.
bacon.
Yeah.
Easy
Put
peasy.
some-
Heat that bitch up.
Put a good amount of salt, pepper, some paprika,
Make some venison brisket.
Yeah, just salt bay that
Sick.
bitch.
pinch of sage every so here and there, with a bit
Fuck,
of
I'm hungry.
cheese and carrots.
There you go.
Cooks utensils, prepare meals. I don't know if this counts, but as part of a short rest, you can prepare a tasty meal that helps your companions regain their strength. You and up to 5 creatures of your choice regain 1 extra hit point per hit die spent during a short rest.
I don't
Provide-
think we're spending hit points right now.
Oh,
So
yeah.
Yeah, we're not doing hit dice right now. That is if you like whip something up real quick on a short rest. You can do
Oh,
that.
damn.
Mhm.
Gotcha,
Yeah.
gotcha. Sorry, first time
Um,
doing it.
No, you're good. Excellent. As you guys are the food's being dished out and you guys are enjoying a nice breakfast. You see much of the other wagons and like small caravans have already packed up and are moving on. Probably eating like some shitty ration on the road. They don't have some crazy hobo forest guy to get them quail eggs.
Real eggs.
And as you guys are kind of having this breakfast, you just hear, "Good morning," as Morocco steps out of the fucking shimmering doorway. And just you watch as he shoots a look towards Isid and Verlin. It's just like, yeah, I'm sorry. Like just this like regretful, shameful look. And he just like waves his hand and the doorway vanishes.
Good morning, sir. You look rested.
That bitch should be sorry. Gonna lay the guilt on.
This man did not
Hey.
get eggs.
He is not Imperium.
No,
Yeah,
he's
and
He's not in the group.
not. And everybody appropriated this. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, you're right. He kind of looks at the breakfast, sees that there is no plate for him, and just kind of nods to himself and walks past to the driver's side of the wagon.
Sorry,
made
buddy.
me sadder.
The guards feed themselves, okay?
Yeah.
You eat shitty rations. Doors, Dor didn't even know what he did, by the way. It's just, he's like, oh, 2 for everyone. Perfect.
He probably completely forgot about the fucking.
listen, you don't have to worry about that bitch. He's got fucking food in his cottage.
Yeah, he
Whore.
probably
food in
does.
his cottage.
He
Fuck
does.
that
It's
man.
magnificent mansion. He's got a
Yeah.
shitload of food. I hate this man.
Yeah.
Yeah, plenty.
It's the thought that counts. And he saw that there was
Yeah.
no thought. So he was like, all right, well, yeah, that tracks.
yeah. Don't be depressed.
Itakad Duran right now. The 2 guys run the soup kitchen. Here you
Oh,
go.
yeah.
Here's a plate for you. Plate for
Plate
you.
for you.
Enjoy. Salts here, peppers there, other spices.
Bro, when you
absolutely.
get 3 eggs.
You get
Absolutely.
eggs.
Magical chickens.
Eggs will help a boy grow.
Yeah.
I believe those are cockatrice.
Yeah, get them gains.
Cockatrice.
Get them gains.
Serana will offer up shotgun to anybody else that wants it.
A what?
If you want to sit up front.
Oh,
What's a shotgun?
Hey, Sid,
Only-
you
only
want
if
to
it's-
sit up
Yeah,
front?
I was just about to say, what if I take shotgun and I just make this man uncomfortable?
Come on, Ethan, do it.
That would be
Just
so
giving him the side eye
Not
the
a
entire
single word
time.
exchanged, we just
Remember
stay in
what-
uncomfortable silence.
remember what we discussed? Maybe befriend him, tell him how he learned it, and you can learn it yourself.
Fuck this bitch. I don't need this bitch. I'll do it.
Do it on my
No.
own.
I can't learn this spell anyway. I'm a druid. No, that's a meme. I can't make this man uncomfortable. I'm not that into
I will say, as you guys finish your breakfast and you kind You get like your bed rolls and tents, whatever you have, kind of rolled up and situated. Cassian, as you're getting your own pack kind of picked up and ready to go,
Yep.
you see a rock falls out of it. As you kind of pick it up to look at it, you see on one side it reads Cassian, and on the other side it reads Slavers Beware.
Okay.
Oh, did you get a drop in the night?
I'll look at this. Can I try to figure out if I recognize the carvings at all on the rock?
Well, it's in very nice calligraphy. It's not carved. It's like written.
And it's
with,
in common.
with like ink. Yeah.
He'll hold the rock, and I don't recognize this, right?
I mean, you kind of do.
I do.
It's a bit of a cheeky throwback.
I don't remember. Player does not remember.
Eric, would you like to explain?
You sort of recall that he gave a similar rock to Verlin on the first day they met.
Yeah.
Oh, is this a
how you
friendship
get?
thing?
Is this how you get close to people? You give them rocks.
Oh God. Okay.
Just warnings.
Okay. I'm gonna
Oh
read that,
my
and I
God.
recall what I said about what cousin used to do, and it's gonna, you fucking bastard. I like it. Thank you. Are you shadow stepping, or what are you doing?
It's
are you
early in the morning. He can't.
Yeah,
are you stealth? Oh, but he
He
can
ducks
still
behind
stealth
the
because I
shadow.
have
He
zero
can't.
He ducks
perception.
behind the cart.
He only has to beat a 12.
Well,
I see him! I see
he
him!
has advantage though.
Bastard.
He has
Oh,
advantage,
he has advantage.
though.
That's true.
Yeah,
I
no.
don't see him.
He's gone. He's
You,
gone.
you just
Bye
yell out.
forever.
You just yell out into the ether. Well, thank you. Like.
Yeah, and he will murmur to himself, and as long as I can, I will still do that. No one should have their freedom taken away. And he will pick up the rock, look around pointlessly, because there's no way I can beat a 25, even if I roll a nat 20, and
is
put the
correct.
rock back in my bag. And just for a second, he's like, okay, finally, maybe I got through to someone. Wow. Good. Maybe I'll learn. And just head out to. And that changes his mood. Because throughout the whole thing, he was feeling a lot of emotions at once. It was hard. He usually doesn't care about what people think of him. But when he's trying to help and people mock him or don't pick, that hurt him. So this changes him, and he's more chipper and feeling like maybe there's something that he can do.
Excellent. No, I have to ask. Does anyone take shotgun?
I'll take it if nobody
Okay.
really wants it.
All right.
I'll sit on Serana's lap for now.
No, fuck off.
I
No,
want
I'm
to I want to
happy.
take
It's
it.
You're happy now, so I can kick you out.
It's the happy hug.
No,
I'll
you're
just
happy now, so I can kick you out. Get back in the cart.
DM.
Yeah.
Are you so comfy?
I am sorry to sound like a broken record, but during the time that we eat our breakfast and in the morning, would I have time to try and finalize the mutagen?
Unfortunately, no. There's not enough time. You guys,
Understood.
you guys, you're adventurers. You eat fast. Like
We
it is,
scarf.
and it's only 2 quail eggs and some like venison bacon. Like
Yeah, we
it's
all have terrible acid
Yeah.
reflux.
100%.
I have something for that. I have some Pepto.
Yep.
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 I have some Tums.
Yeah.
I have Pepto.
But no, yeah.
Maybe I
As
do. I made something for it.
you did, you gave it to Verlet on the boat. I remember. As you guys kind of all settle in to the wagon, and the wagon begins to move, the magnificent Morocco looks over towards you, Serana, and just he looks at you for a second, and then he just looks away and faces the road.
Can I insight that look?
Sure. Go ahead and roll insight check.
Is he like the
Man's so sad.
Facebook friend who
19.
posts on their wall, sigh, and that's all they post, and you're like,
sigh.
fuck, what God, what do you
does
want?
this mean?
I'm
Yeah,
not
what
reaching
does
out to you,
this
bitch. It's not happening.
Yeah, right.
19. No, as you're kind of inciting him, you can see like he's just there's like just this. Oh man, he's already depressed. Like, and now he just has like this deep regret. Like he's like, oh, fuck. But as you kind of as he sees it in his peripheral, like you look back and just kind of examine like what the fuck he's about. He's just shakes his head and is like, if you can tell your friend I'm sorry, that'd be great.
I will. Don't worry, I understand. At least you're sorry. Most humans wouldn't be.
Oh well. Most humans don't have empathy.
Ain't that the truth? Me thinks you'll have a chance to tell her yourself.
Yeah.
My man's be suffering from what we in the Dragon Age community call shim guilt.
Yeah.
Which is ironically enough similar to white man guilt. But nonetheless, he just says that's all he says. He's just like,
Yeah,
you know, if you
that's
could
fine.
if you could do that, he's kind of he says his piece and he moves on. It's like that's it.
Yeah, he's all business. I get it.
Yeah. You get a sense that he's so used to traveling alone or like traveling with people who, obviously, he never travels with Dalish elves. Clearly,
Never.
because most people don't if you're not a Dalish elf.
I mean, most Dalish don't travel outside the Dalish.
Yeah, I think
exactly.
it's the contrary. Dalish
Yeah.
don't travel with other people.
Well, fair enough. Yes. So like, you could see he didn't think about it, and like once he already did it, he had gone too far. He couldn't just go back now.
Yeah. He wanted to show off, and then he realized, "Fuck, maybe
He
I
was
shouldn't
like,
have."
I stole that.
Yeah.
Oh
I
fuck!
stole
I
that from
didn't make
Merv's
this.
ancestors.
Ooh,
I
woof.
didn't make this.
Hachi,
Fuck.
hachi.
Yeah. Basically, yeah, that part. So he yeah. But nonetheless, you guys continue traveling down the road. I'm assuming like Doran and the dogs are walking again.
He's again just doing what he was before and trying to entertain the child while he walks behind the wagon.
Okay. You guys travel for about 3 to 4 hours, easily enough. The people who were behind you the previous day must have had a late start because they're like way back in the distance, a little bit of ways, probably a good like 2-3 miles behind you guys. And the people who left before you are just way ahead of you. So you have a wide berth of just privacy between these two carts ahead and behind. Everyone make a perception check.
Sure.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeet. this don't
Yeah!
like my outfit, baby.
Jesus.
There is no +3 there. It
Ah,
is just 22.
12.
Natural 20, 22. Potion maker's on point.
Wow, 8. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, both
wow,
of them 22.
Fennin.
Look at that.
Fennin, what are you focusing on?
The knife juggling.
She's
Yeah.
not.
He's not.
You know,
Literally, literally only Doran and Idicott.
That's what happens when you dump wisdom.
You both hear a noise to your left, like deep in this like small kind of cluttered wood. It's a little far ways off, probably a good like 150, 200 feet from you. But you hear what sounds like an animal in distress. Just like very like animalistic, like it almost sounds like a deer trapped in like a bear trap.
Oh shit!
You hear that?
No bear, no bear, no,
Yeah,
no bears.
like when he hears the noise, Doran's knives like fall into his hands, and he very quickly replaces them like incredibly fast. And he says, Fenton, I hear something in the woods. Do you mind coming with me?"
I hear it too. It sounds like an animal.
What? What? She kind of looks up, like obviously distracted. Oh, right. She pulls out her bow. Keep that at the
Uh,
ready as they go and investigate.
If I
Yeah.
see them head to the woods, I'll tell Morocco to stop the cart.
Okay. He's like, what? Oh, stopping. All right, excellent. He just veers off to the side. He was like deep in his own like thought as he was driving the cart.
And I'll just
um,
stand on the side of the cart that they headed in the woods off.
okay.
So and
I,
wait for them.
I do want to ask: Are you two stealthing?
Yes, absolutely.
Roll a stealth check. Also roll a stealth check.
14.
Roll a stealth check for
Oh,
all of the
goodness.
dogs.
All of the dogs. I wish they had proficiency.
Holy
That'd be nice.
shit! There's that 20.
There we go. And then
Way to go, Fanon.
Audra.
The dogs are not on point. Did it not roll? And not even just Audra. Fucking Doran got a 14.
Oh,
Okay.
Jesus.
Not
Jesus.
doing great.
All right. So,
I should have gave you a spiced carrot.
as you guys begin to move into the cluttered wood, you hear the sound, just as like just this in distress, like it sounds like a deer, and as you grow closer, you hear like this grunting, like human grunting, or at least people, and then you just hear, God damn this thing, and as you continue moving forward, you kind of peer, kind of past some trees, and you see these 5 individuals, all of them wearing these kind of strange clothing. Like it almost looks like robes mixed with like monk vestments, in a way. And these 5 individuals have what appears to be these masks on their face that look like a golden gargoyle. And you see they all are holding on to these ropes, that are attached to this net that is currently pinning down the most beautiful creature either one of you've ever seen. And pinning down a holla.
We are gonna
Um,
murder holler murderers.
Oh god,
So
get me
they
over
are-
here. Let
they're
me at him.
so
Get me
dead.
over here.
So-
Fucking
They're
call
so
me.
dead.
As you guys are standing there seeing this, you see walking out of the shade of a tree, this square-jawed, broad-shouldered, like rippling muscle human woman. She also has a golden gargoyle mask, but she kind of wears it on like the side of her head, not over her face. And across her face is what appears to be like this, like Avar, like tribal paint, just like across her face. And she pulls out a spear and just looks at it.
Would Fedin know that these are like sacred animals, basically? That they're special?
All the stories your mom told you, yeah.
From Doran hearing from his brother's wife, would Doran possibly be able to know?
Oh yeah, yeah. Holla are one of those things. Like even Verlin has mentioned Holla like a several dozen times. Like it's one of those things that Dalish they revere. Holla are kin to them. Like they are their family.
Okay, then Doran is going to very quietly say, "I'm going to watch. You head back and get the rest."
She kind of like, but she'll run back. Quietly. Very, very, very quiet, very quiet. I can move stealthy at a normal pace.
You can move
Yes, you
stealthy at a normal
can.
pace because
I
you are a ranger.
cannot. Guess why I sent you back?
Mm-hmm.
Sneak, 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 sneak.
You see the woman, Doran. You see the woman step up towards the creature, and she just kind of examines it. You see she like pokes it a few times with the end of her spear, and you hear it kind of like grunt and give off this like deep, like bellowing like deer noise that I don't have the windpipe to imitate at all.
Yeah. When she hits it, can I tap Arden and very quietly whisper, "Move around and distract them." And then he'll lean over to Adra and say the same. For the opposite direction. Basically, he's doing hunting tactics right now. To
Yeah.
try and draw their attention.
Yeah, they both move off into different directions, kind of, low to the ground, prowling.
And then Sala would have stayed back.
Mm-hmm. And you hear Doran. You just hear. I don't see the golden stripes on this one. We should just put it down, the woman says. And she kind of picks a spear up.
I throw my knife at her.
That is what we'll pick up next session.
No fucking way. How
I
fucking
knew it.
dare you wave
I
a
knew him. I knew it.
You
Oh, yeah.
piece of asshole.
Get
I
off the
know the
internet so I
golden.
can bully you.
I know the golden.
Goodbye,
highway.
internet.
I love that quest.
Yeah.
Fuck you.